Ain't Got It Yet podcast, episode 64?
Yep.
Episode 64. I'm Michael Flicks.
I'm Madon.
I'm Jazz.
Jazz is back.
Southeast JMitch.
That's my guy, Southeast JMitch. Appreciate you having us on the show, fam. I gotta shake your hand on camera.
Oh, yeah,
I appreciate you pulling out. Oh, you ain't gotta get up. I appreciate you pulling up, Sam.
Yes, sir.
Got the ladies up too.
I've been trying to have my guy on the show for a minute. We finally got him here, and I want to tell you, in front of the rest of the cast and while the audience can hear, it was never a hold up. I've been wanting you here, but we was in like when you was like yo, I'm trying to pull up, like, you know what I'm saying? We were in a point where like we were like transitioning. So I was doing just interviews on the show, and then I was just transitioning to like, I don't want to just do interviews. I want to like have a cast here, and I want to like chop it up with the homies and like just kick it on the show. And so we were in the mix of like figuring out who the cast was going to be. And then once we figured out, this is the cast we're going to rock with, I wanted to consistently put out about like 4 or 5 shows so my audience can know, like, because I didn't want to like have different people every week. Yeah, right. So I wanted my audience to be like, no, this is who the show is. This is the consistent cast. I want people to understand and recognize that. And then after that solidified, we'll start bringing in guests. And I even told Dion that. And I told Dion, when we start bringing in guests, Dre Rushmore, Southeast JMitch is gonna be the first person we bring in. So I'm happy to have you here, bro.
Yeah.
Happy to have you.
You was like one of the first names we said.
100%. See, my guy can solidify it. I'm not capping at all. What you been on though, fam? What you been on, bro?
Shit, man. Growing up, being an adult, you know how that shit go, bro. I got a year and a half left in my 20s and shit. So you know how that life go, bro. So slowly transitioning from that fast-paced lifestyle and shit. You know what I'm saying? So everything else is smooth. Content, trying to stay consistent. Your shit been motivating me to be like, damn, I love to see consistency in the city.
That's love, bro.
Everybody else be on and off this shit. You know what I'm saying? I see so many niggas that's so talented. I'm like, damn, Flicks really from the bottom, ground up type shit. I remember you was at the parks recording. I didn't even know who you was. I'm like, this dude is at every park run recording. Then you pop up at the gyms, the St. Augustine cathedrals, every game. I'm like, got the whole crowd. Flicks, man. I was like, okay, you know what I mean? Like, you a special one. I could see that. And you know what I'm saying? I could see, and you know how, as real niggas know, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I was like, yeah, Flicks, he on that shit. Man, you tapped in with my little brother and all that shit. So I was like, yeah, Flicks really one of the ones. So other than that, man, just on the content, just trying to stay up. That's it. You know how life is. Other than that, everything's smooth, man.
I hear it, fam. I love your content, bro. I was telling you that off camera, like, even like from years ago, from like the podcast you was doing in the crib, just, you know what I'm saying, like just keeping people up to date on what's going on in Dago, where the hoop runs is, like whatever you've been doing, you always do it like in a I don't know if profound is the word, but just I'll say in a quality way. And that's no disrespect to anybody or what anybody else got going on. And I always say, however you start is how you start. Cause like me, when I first started, like my videos was mad grainy, my pictures was blurry. So sometimes you just got to start. But for me, like what caught my eye about you was like you was just getting started, and the quality of it was always good. Like the production was always good. It was always clear. The audio was always good, and you was just getting started. And then what you had to say was like always had some substance to it. That's why I was like, nah, bro. If bro stay consistent, he gonna be one of the most lit content creators in the town for sure.
No, and I'm glad you say that, because I try to remain on substance and stuff like that. And, I went to film school too, so like the quality was always gonna be top tier. You know what I'm saying? So niggas went to Long Beach State for all that shit, and then pandemic hit. That's when I had dropped out. But yeah, just to answer that though, the quality was always there.
And see, I went to I took a video production class in high school, and then when I was in I went to Cerritos College. I mean, it's in Cerritos, but it's like a on the outskirts of like LA and Long Beach. I was living in LA, but going to Cerritos, and I went to they still got a good basketball team and a good track team as well. I was there. I tried to play basketball. I tried out for the team. You know what's funny about that? I tried out for the basketball team at Cerritos when I got there, and they was like kind of like how the show was. Like it was in like a transition period. So like they had, the head coach was leaving out, and he was like not coming to nothing, like no open gyms, no basketball class, no tryouts, nothing. They had the assistant coach running tryouts, and I went to tryouts. No, I'm sorry, he was running the basketball class, and I was there to do music. I wasn't trying to play on the team, but I went to the basketball class because I'm a hooper, just trying to stay in shape. I'm in there doing my thing. It was me and only one other nigga in there that was like an actual hooper, and we on different teams, so me and him going at each other. Remember, I came down, I did like a right to left cross, and he got back in front of me, and I spun off him and finished with the left. The whole class, you know what I'm saying? And after that, the assistant coach that was running the class, he was like, hey, bro, you know we got basketball tryouts tonight, right? I'm like, I mean, yeah, I heard about it. He was like, you coming? You not finna come? I was like, I ain't come out here to do basketball, bro. I'm out here doing music. I think you should come, bro. I think you should come, bro. And based on that, I'm like, oh, he rocking with me. I'm gonna go. Yeah. So I went to tryouts all week. I ended up making the team at Cerritos. And then right when that coach like did his cutoff, they brought in the new coach. And the coach told the assistant coach, he was like, nah, bring everybody back. I want to see everybody. Like, you made your cuts, bring everybody back. And then so they brought everybody back. And then when that coach was there, that coach wasn't messing with me. So I was like, I didn't make that cut. So I ended up not playing. But anyway, I was out there going to school, and I was in the radio in the production program, and I did a little bit of film, but you know, it was quality. I'm getting back to my point about quality. Like, my thing is always about like quality, like what it looked like and what it sounded like. And again, like how you start is how you start. But when the sound and the video is clear off the rip, I'm like, okay, they doing something over there. You know what I'm saying? They're doing something over there. So shouts out to you for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. Anyway, though, we you know what I'm saying? We gonna get into the topics like we always do. How you feeling, Dion? How you feeling, Jazz?
I'm feeling good, bro. I'm chilling.
How you feeling, though, Jazz? You've been out of town for a minute. You've been off the podcast for about a month and a half.
Yeah.
Grace us with your presence after a while. How you doing? How's Hawaii treating you?
Hawaii's hot.
Yeah.
I got into University of Hawaii.
Okay, congratulations. Yeah. I didn't know that. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. So doing my thing, trying to stay above water, get my going to be a doctor.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Why Hawaii? Because my son is out there. Yeah, so it was just easier for me because I'm out the military, I don't have anything holding me to San Diego. Sure. So I just decided to go there and just make life easier with my whole family.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I hear it's we're gonna get into a parenting topic in a minute, but it's my ex-wife is in school right now, and she's been wanting to, like, since we were together, like, she's been wanting to leave California. She's like, we're gonna leave. And actually, when we were together, we were talking about like maybe going to like Arizona or Texas, and I didn't really want to leave, but you know, whatever's best for the family, I'm gonna do that.
I mean, I love San Diego though. Like, this is home away from home for me. Like, this is a place where I actually grew up, like became an adult. I came here when I was 19.
Okay.
And I've been here since from 19 to 28. So San Diego is my life right now. Yeah. So,
I feel it.
I don't know. I would definitely come back though, because Hawaii is not it at all.
You said it's not it?
No, it's not. Hawaii is nice to visit, not to live.
Oh, that makes sense. Because I had a homie that he was from here in San Diego. I don't want to say his name in the school, but he's from here in San Diego, and he got I remember, like, since middle school, he was like, bro, if I get recruited by, like, I always wanted to live in Hawaii. He was a basketball player. He said, if I get recruited by Hawaii, I'm out, bro. I don't care what other schools recruiting me. He's like, I don't care if it's the number one school in the country. If Hawaii come and get me, I'm going to Hawaii. And the number one school didn't come calling, but Hawaii did, and he went to Hawaii, and that nigga had a blast. And he said the same thing when he came back. He was like, nah, it was cool for 4 years. He's like, I wouldn't want to like live there and like raise my family there, but it was lit to go visit. It's lit. He's like, I know people there. I go back every chance I get, but I'm not trying to live there. What'd you say?
No, just what part of Hawaii?
Oh, I'm on Oahu, the island of Oahu.
That's the main one, though. That's where you go back from.
Well, I mean, it's
the whole island shuts down. Like, everywhere shuts down early in Hawaii, but that's the main place. And
Yeah.
you go later, because that's where the base is and that's where the live is. So.
Yeah, but it's like, it's nice for like a young crowd. It's nice to visit, and it's nice if you're like older and retired to like actually live and just enjoy life. But like when you're in between like that like 25 and 45 range, it's not it.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah, no, I went there when I was young. I was like 19, 20 maybe.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah. I had fun when I used to go there for like deployments and stuff. Like, turn up all night. But like now, my kids and my family, I'm just like, the island is so small, you get island fever. You want to like go somewhere, but it's like anywhere you want to go, like back to San Diego, it's like a 5.5 hour flight. And then from there, the closest place you got is like Samoa and like Fiji and all of that, which is like a 12-hour flight, something like that. Like, you're in the middle of the ocean with nowhere to go.
And it's another island.
Yeah, it's just island hopping, and it's not fun.
When I was there, we rented a car and I could never get my bearings. It's like on the other side, so like east and west were just not getting it for me. Like I was always driving, like I knew where I was supposed to go, and I would always get on the freeway and get on the wrong side. And I was like, "Where are you going?" I'm like, "I don't know. My instincts are wrong here."
Yeah, and there's nothing in the very center of the island except like jungle.
Yeah.
Like you have to drive on the outside of the island to get to where you want to go. It's like one highway that cuts through, and that's it. Everything else is just jungle in the middle. It's not fun.
Yeah.
Traffic
really
sucks.
Good pictures when you're visiting.
It does.
Not for like
The waterfalls and the hikes and everything, that's nice.
Yeah.
But besides that, like, no, it's not it.
I feel it. Before we get into the topics, my bad. JMitch, tell everybody the name of your podcast, your Instagram, or where they can find all your content at.
All right, so the Instagram, my personal is SE_JMitch, JMITCH, and then my content page is JMitch Entertainment. My little brother is JMitch Productions. Everybody get those mixed up. JMitch Productions is him, JMitch Entertainment is me. So
I wanted to ask. I was debating the whole time whether I was going to ask about it because I'm not trying to be messy. That's your blood brother, not on no gang banging shit. Like that's your actual biological brother. I should have said that's your biological brother. I'm not trying to be messy, but I'm not trying to be messy. I was at the Switch Pro-Am and he was talking to Novi and some other people in there, and he was like, "Yeah, JMitch, da 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 da," and they was talking about you. And then he was like, "Nah, we got to clear that up." He was like, "I'm JMitch. I forget what he said to call you. He's like, "Y'all got to call him da 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 da." He's like, "I'm JMitch, and this is his name. So what's like, clear that up for us."
Bro, we both JMitch. You know what I mean? That's it.
You Southeast JMitch.
I'm Southeast JMitch. That's what people know me as. He's JMitch. Whatever he want to, add to it, but he love to do that. Like he runs with that because everybody fuck with it. Who's the real JMitch? Who the real JMitch? Like when he first did that like 3 years ago, we had everybody blowing us up. Who's the real JMitch? Especially when we used to do the park runs.
Facts.
Like everybody used to it's just like a Dago thing. You know us to say that when you see us.
Facts,
so he just runs. He keep running with it.
Every time you see like one of y'all, you be like, "Wait, so are you the real JMitch? Or you?"
Yeah, that's
where the real JMitch at? Like that's when you see one of them, you be like,
"Is who the real JMitch?"
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I get why he keeps running with it. But I'm the older brother. I'm like, bro, we both JMitch. We both do our shit. We both do our thing. That's that. You know what I'm saying? But he young. He running it up. He tapped in with I don't know how many motherfuckers, bro. Like he tapped in.
Nah, yeah, he really, he going crazy.
He got that energy that you need, bro. Like you feel me?
It don't matter who he in front of. Like he gonna be the same. He gonna be the same nigga, bro. That's what separates.
That's why he gonna be successful.
Yeah, the niggas that make it and the niggas that don't. Like he gonna be the same nigga in front of whoever he in front of. It don't matter.
Exactly.
So you're JMitch Entertainment.
That's the entertainment page on.
You're JMitch Entertainment. He's JMitch
Productions when it comes to little content.
Right.
Yeah.
But like niggas call me Southeast. They call Southeast JMitch. You know what I'm saying? I go by that because that's my rap name. That's the whole brand shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's that.
That's what's up. I'm not trying to be messy. Y'all the bros. I'm not trying to be messy. For my own clarity. I just was like, so what do I call you niggas, man? For my own clarity. Back to what you were saying, Jazz. So you moved to Hawaii for the family, for your kids, for, you know what I'm saying, to, have all, the kids together. That takes us perfectly into like one of the things I wanted to talk about today, because you're a single mother. How do you define a single parent? Because I was talking about this on my Instagram the other day, and I consider myself a single father because I'm not with their mom no more. And my boys, I have two sons, an 8-year-old and a 4-year-old. They live with me. I wake them up, I put them to sleep, I take them to school, I help with homework, I get them dressed. I do all the day-to-day. Their mom is an amazing mother. Everything she does, like financially, she's there. I got you. She does everything she's supposed to do financially, and even more so. Like she's an amazing mother. I'm not taking away from anything she does. She's a phenomenal mother. But they with me day-to-day, and I do all the day-to-day stuff. So I feel like I'm a single parent. But people tell me like, no, you're a co-parent. You're not a single parent because you're not doing it alone. You got a co-parent, so you're not a single parent. So, like, what do you say to that?
I mean, I see it as like two different things. Like, co-parenting is an action. Single parent it's like a title. You are a single parent if you are not with the parent of your child. Like, y'all aren't actually in a relationship. Y'all aren't married anymore. So technically, you're a single parent. She's a single parent. When the kids are with you, they're your responsibility. When the kids are with her, they're her responsibility. You guys are single parents. So, I mean, in that aspect, co-parenting is just coexisting together to provide a life for your kids, like on a cordial level. You know what I mean? Like, there's no intimacy involved, anything like that. It's just both of you taking care of the kids together. But separately, you guys are single parents. Mm-hmm. So that's just how it is. I don't see co-parenting as you not being a single parent. That doesn't make sense. That just means that we're not together, but we can we could be cordial with each other to take care of our kids together.
I agree with that. And see, the main person that I was having this back and forth with, let me not even say that.
Was it female?
It was. I was about to say. And that's why I said, let me not say that. Let me not even say that.
Because you'll get backlash.
Yeah.
I don't mind the backlash, but I don't even want to just put it on just one person because it wasn't just one person saying it. With all due respect, I feel like it was single mothers that don't have their child's father to help out that felt triggered that I do have the help and call myself a single parent. I felt like it was the majority, like those people, like women that don't have help.
Well,
and because I have help, they're like, what? You got help. You're not a single parent. And, and also people that were raised by a single mother with no help that feel like I can't call myself a single father because I do have help. Go ahead.
Okay. So you're full time?
I'm full time.
Bro. Round of applause. I gotta get a round of applause. You hear most time the kids is with the moms. You know what I'm saying? So round of black fathers are in lives. You know what I'm saying? For sure. And you never hear the full time dad, the whole responsibility on the dads. That's what's up, bro.
Yeah. And to his point, like I have two kids. One, my daughter's father is like non-existent. My son's father is very much active. Like my son has been with his dad for almost a year, you know, before I moved to Hawaii. So he had all that responsibility. Like he's very much a dad to our child. And not only to our son, but my daughter, he takes on that responsibility as well. So he's
a child that he didn't create.
For a child he didn't create. So he's a very much active
Shout out to that.
father in her life as well. You know what I mean? So he's definitely a single dad in that aspect. Of
and he's doing a great job.
And he's doing amazing. Like phenomenal. Yes.
Shout out to black fathers.
I love black fathers.
And all single parents around the world, but specifically black fathers.
Yes, it's amazing to see.
Because it's hard out here being a black father. I don't got no kids personally, but you know, temptations and you know, we the hot commodity in this country. You know what I'm saying? We step outside, they on us, just off our melanin. So to be able to stay focused and your kids is the main priority, bro. Like. Just me seeing that and then hearing you say that, that's above standard. Like, you feel what I'm saying? That's commendable. Like, you got kids and this is your first priority.
That's rare.
A lot of niggas don't. And that's been a narrative for years. So.
I will say, while I appreciate the round of applause and all the kind words, because it does feel nice. It absolutely 100% it feels nice because you don't hear it often. But I do tend to like lean on that scene from Boys in the Hood when Trey's mom, when they was sitting at the restaurant and told Trey's dad, like, he's like, you're not special. What you're doing is what mothers have been doing from the beginning of time. So don't think you're special. You might be cute, but you're not special. Y'all remember that scene? Yeah. I agree with that. So it's not, you don't need to be like, I don't need to be put on a pedestal. I created these kids. It's my job to take care of them.
Nah, fuck that. Pop your shit.
Like what? I was just thinking the same thing. Like,
pop your shit, cause
the women that do that get praised.
Yeah.
Do what?
The women that take on responsibility.
They get praised and they get the flowers. They get the whole red carpet. You know, for the most part. You know what I'm saying?
No, they do every single time, bro. They
bashed.
kids. For the ones that matter, they do, which is their kids. They get praised every single time.
I wouldn't say women.
I feel like men get bashed when they're not
doing what they doing.
What they supposed to be doing.
The fact that you're doing what you're doing, that's what I'm saying. Like, fuck all that. Praise the black fathers and pop your shit. Yeah. Because I feel like, you know, at the same time,
especially type shit.
Influences everything. You feel me? So like, if we praising black fathers, maybe, you know, the younger generation that's having kids early is like start to see like, oh, it's actually cool to be a father. I'm not a lame ass nigga to take care of my kids or, you know, try to get in alignment with this female who I hate. You know because she's annoying as fuck, I'm just gonna leave her and the kid. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I feel like a lot of younger men do that, and maybe older men too, but it's like, praise, like, yo, it's all good. Like, be a father, bro. Like, that's the first thing you should do.
I don't want to stop you from bigging me up because it feels amazing. You're making my chest get bigger and bigger every day, the more you keep talking. So I don't want to stop you from bigging me up because it feels great. But let me ask you this. If you're a basketball coach and your point guard is in the gym working on his handle, he's going over the plays, he's doing what he's supposed to do as the point guard and the leader of this team, are you going to give him any extra praise for doing what he's supposed to do? That's his responsibility. That's what he's supposed to do.
Now you acknowledge it though.
Yeah. And
that's fair. That's fair.
And everybody. He gets more playtime. He gets recognition. He knows.
You just get acknowledgement. I feel like.
Right. You know you're a good dad, so you live up to your standard. When words matter, I think what he said, I think matters because when you get praise for what you're already doing well, it makes you want to do it better. And because there are not so many people doing it well, like, I'm going to give you more flowers on this because we were at an event together and somebody came up to you and said, I want to talk to you about the way that you're a dad because I've been watching you be a dad because you post about it, and I would like to talk to you about how to be more present for my kids. That is a huge deal. Like, the fact that your influence has now made somebody else think about how they should change the behavior as a parent, I think is a huge deal. So I think that you should definitely take your flowers and you should let that be the thing that you're recognized by. Like, yes, you have a podcast, but you're an amazing father should be the biggest title you carry. And the words that are giving you that praise should matter because when somebody, like, people grow up to be nobody because somebody tells them they're nobody. So when somebody tells you you're an amazing father, you live up to that.
And that's the black narrative in America.
Exactly. So you should not say but, you should say and, right? Like, you can have other opinions and be like, I do understand and thank you for the flowers, and there is this other narrative, not but, because you are an amazing father.
And I feel like it's humble.
I received that. Thank you.
I feel like it's humble. I mean, I feel like it's cool to be humble in every other aspect that people might praise you for. You got the followers, everybody know you, shout out Flicks, see you in the club, see you at the gym here. But, be humble with that, you know what I mean? Because that's cool. But the father, you got to praise that, bro. Like, because, like, the influence, like you said, like, we already know, like, just all of us can relate through the years. They make so many jokes on social media. Hey, let me, you know what I mean? Let me show you my dad, and there's nobody there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a real thing, bro. Like, it's a real thing where, like, black fathers get no credit. You don't see no praise of black fathers, for real. Nothing, for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, if you can start pushing that narrative of praising black fathers, even if you single or not, like, even if you are good with your baby moms and y'all wife, all that, but still praise black fathers and mothers too, because mothers do a lot. You know what I'm saying? But even the ones in your personal situation where y'all separated, because a lot of fathers because as a man, once you separate, that's hard. Like, you're not with your shorty, like, you're not with your woman, that's hard to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Like, and as a man, you could. I think maybe I could bounce this conversation back to you because, like, is it easier for, like, once you separate from your baby father, is it harder for the man to bounce back or the woman to bounce back? You feel what I'm saying?
I think it's hard for both parties, honestly, especially, like, with two active parents, you know what I'm saying? Because now it becomes who gets the kids. Like, how are we going to do share time? You know what I'm saying? Like, and for me and my son's dad, for the longest, it was an uphill battle because we started out like, okay, we're going to do 6 months on, 6 months off. And then it became, I have something going on, or I'm getting ready to get out of the Navy. I need to take our son for, 9 months this time. Or like when I first had him, I had him for 11 months, and his dad seen him like whenever he came to town. But it was just like, and we were in a relationship at that time, you know what I mean? And it was still hard just because he got stationed in Hawaii and I was still here in San Diego. So it's just, Was
it easier for you to like Stella get her groove back? Like, was it easier for you?
No, it was a huge adjustment going from two parents in the house to one and taking care of the responsibility of the children by yourself. Like, because we agreed that, like, if the kids are with me, I take care of everything. When the kids go with him, he takes care of everything. So it's a struggle. It's not easy for either party, especially being present.
So when the kids are with him, he doesn't expect you to help with anything, like
and nothing
financially,
at all.
nothing.
Nothing.
And then with you,
when
vice
they with
versa?
me, is exactly the same.
That's
Like
interesting.
But we always said, like, if you want to do something, like if you want to send clothes or
Right,
money or
right.
diapers, go for it. We're
You're
not
not
gonna say
obligated,
no.
but if you want to,
But if you
please
want
do.
to, yeah. Like I'm not gonna call him and be like, hey,
Interesting.
your son needs shoes or like your son needs diapers. Like, no, I got it. When our kids are with him, he don't call me and ask me for anything. I can not tell you at no point in time when he's ever called me and asked me for anything.
Props to you, Jazz.
So
that's rare.
You speak on the fact that like you guys are speaking on behalf of Black people, and that is like a really big topic within your community from an outside in look, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And when you do split the parents up, like you cannot discount the fact that every human needs both parents present to grow up to be healthy, right? We've talked about this before, like. You need both parents to be a healthy human. So when one parent is missing, the child now feels lost because their identity is no longer like in those two people. So the co-parenting part, I think, is super important.
Yeah.
And when both parents become present, because there could be a single father with no mother, and that still messes up the kid, right? So he gets the praise, but you still have to make up for that in some way, right? So I think it's important to give a shout out to both parents when they decide, like, we no longer work, but our kids matter, and we are going to make this work for the kids. And that is a huge conversation that also gets ignored. Like,
yeah,
shout out to both of you for making the efforts to get along and raise the kids.
Shout out to us, Jazz.
Yeah.
Shout out to us, Jazz.
We're doing our big one.
You created. Like, you both made this kid. None of you made it on your own. Even though the mother carried it. As soon as the baby came out, the father fell in love. So it matters to both of them, right? So the fact that neither of them stepped out when the relationship ended is a huge deal to both of you.
So did you feel like it was hard to get your groove back after the split?
Groove back as far as what, like outside talking to shorties?
Yeah, pretty much. Because I feel like that's always a thing, right? Like,
Oh, that's what you mean when you say groove.
yeah, like get your groove back. Like when, okay, you're not messing with this guy, you're not messing with her, but you got your kids. Like, I think, just me personally, I don't have no kids, but like, is it harder for like, okay, I can go fuck with whoever I want on top of, my significant, or not my significant other, but the other, you know what I'm saying? Is it harder? Who's it harder for, the man or the woman?
I think it's hard. I think it's hard for both still. I'm sorry, Mike. He asked you.
It wasn't hard, but it definitely, like, I felt awkward outside as a single man now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I felt awkward because I'm the type, like, and I've said on the show before, like, even if like the prettiest girl at the spot could be giving me the eyes and be giving me the attention, I don't shoot shots. Like, I don't see a shorty and she giving me the eyes and I walk up and be like, yo, what's up with you? Like, I feel awkward like this. I feel awkward doing that. So that's not even my style. So like, so on top of that, like, I felt awkward, like, being outside as a single man. Now I was like, I don't know, like, what I do, but I was like, what do I do? Like, I ain't been single in 13 years. We was married for like 9.5, 10 years. You know what I'm saying? But we was together for 13 years. So I was like, I ain't been single since I was like 21, 22. So it was like, I was 34. So I was like, this is all new for me. And then the last time I was single, the dating scene was much different. I was much younger. The way people move, being single was different. So I felt awkward. Like, I didn't feel like it was difficult because, like, I think I'm a handsome nigga that know how to dress and know how to talk. So it was like, it wasn't like difficult, but I felt awkward in that setting, in that space. So
I think it was difficult for me just because, like, it's not like dating isn't hard, but now I have these, little humans at home, and it's like, okay, now I gotta find a babysitter. I don't bring people around my kids. Like unless we rocking like that and I really get to know you, you will not come to my house. You won't see my kids. Like, I'm like very protective of my kids and who I bring in their company. And then it's like, now you gotta explain to your kids, like, who's this new person? Like, who is this? Like, what's that vibe? Like, what do I call them? Like, no, like, I'm not doing that. That's too much.
How dating someone do you decide to introduce them, or when does that happen?
Honestly, it depends on the person. Like, I don't have like a set time frame, but like, I feel like if we always together and I vibe with you and like I can see that you're a good person, like I can tell what kind of person you are to other people, then it depends on, like, I think that takes into account how I feel like you'll be around my kids, but you won't spend too much time around my kids in the beginning. Like, it'll be gradual so I can like see. Because you also don't know, like as a woman specifically, like I have a daughter, you know what I'm saying? I'm not bringing men around my daughter. That's a hard no for me.
You introducing them, do you tell your partner that there's somebody that they have
that I have kids?
Yeah. No. Like if your partner is involved in their life, right? So you start dating someone, and now your daughter has met the person you're dating. And do you tell your partner that there's somebody around your kid?
Oh, immediately.
Okay.
Yeah, like that's not something that I'm gonna like sugarcoat. Yeah, absolutely. Because I feel like if I'm gonna have somebody in my kid's life, the person who is who fathered my kids or who's taken on that role needs to know. You know what I'm saying?
So before you go, so is it once they're gonna be like they're gonna be a part of your life, so they're gonna be a part of your kid's life?
Yeah.
Or is it like once you start hanging out with them? Like,
No. It's once they're a part of my life, and then they're gonna be a part of my kid's life as well. Then that's when that conversation with the father happens. Like, hey, I have this new person in my life. Da 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 da. This is how we met. Like, once I know they're serious, once it's a real thing. And like, yeah.
Would you have your children around that person before telling the dad?
Yes, of course. I mean, I kind of have to, just because I want to see how you are around my kids.
I agree.
And I'm not the kind of person where I'm like, you can have me, but my kids aren't part of that deal. No, we're a package deal. You're going to deal with me, you're going to deal with my kids too. Like, I'm not asking you to be their father, but they're going to be in my life, and I'm not going to negate my kids for somebody else.
Because I wouldn't want to tell my boy's mom, like, hey, I'm finna introduce, like, you know what I'm saying? We've been talking. It's been, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna introduce them to the kids. And then
it don't work out.
Yeah,
now
or,
you gotta
know what I'm saying?
start
and then
over.
It's like, well, who was that? And then let's say like my kids start to like her. It's like, oh, what happened to I liked her. Where'd she go?
Yeah,
and now it's another person coming in. And then for me, like I got sons. I gotta show my sons like how to move. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I can't be introducing you to this girl and she's not around, and I introduce you to another girl. It's like my dad just be having chicks all through here, and now they grow up, and that's how they move.
Yeah,
it's like, oh, I don't whoever. Like,
that's
you know
a real
what I mean?
thing.
Like, so
how
it's,
long for both of you parents? How long is too long though? Like if you have the person around your kids, and then you eventually tell your partner about or your ex-partner about it. How long is too long? If you find out that your partner has been seeing someone for 3 months and they've been around your kid, is that too long? Like, what is too long?
So like when they're already in my life and like we have like this family.
Your partner has been dating someone and they tell you 3 months into from the moment they met their kids to now, they're like, hey, 3 months ago I met this girl, like I introduced her to the kids, and now
don't take too long. We coming to you soon, bro.
I wouldn't say there's like a. Maybe like 6 months. Like if y'all are like rocking steady and like y'all have a dynamic and y'all live together and the kids are like around on a constant basis, this person is around on a constant basis, like 6 months, okay, cool. Because 6 months is enough to be like, all right, like we're gonna make something work. But like at 3 months, I think that's still kind of early on into like we getting to know each other, like seeing the vibe with the kids, like different seasons, like you up, you down, like anything can happen in 3 months, but like 6 months, yeah, I think we need to start having that conversation around there.
All right, question for both of y'all. Hey, we're not egging the conversation, are we? No. Okay, cool. My bad. I don't want to like keep asking the same stuff. Okay, cool. All right, bet. So, like, I dated a baby mother, right? I don't have no kids, but I dated a woman that had kids, right? And my thing is so say for instance, right, is it a big deal? Cause I thought it was like disrespectful for me that she and him had like such a friendship. Hated that. You know what I'm saying? Hated that.
You hated it?
Yeah. Facts.
What was the friendship like? Was it sexual or
no,
did
hell
you feel uncomfortable?
It was just more like these niggas just talking on the phone, and I'm gonna give it to you.
Not about the kids?
No, well, about the kids and other things, but like obviously she will respect that sometimes. But I just feel like, is it a thing for? Like, is it not a thing for like parents to respect the person that they have, especially if the person you're talking to has no kids?
It should be.
Right? Should it be a thing that like, hey, I'm gonna keep this like I know that's my baby dad or my baby mother, but I'm gonna keep this person right here and they can't cross this boundary because of the respect between me and you? Or is it like, hey, that's my baby dad, me and him is cool? Because I don't like that relationship. If I'm messing with a girl, she got a baby mom, I don't like the cool, like just I don't like that cool. And then nigga, y'all friends, I don't like that.
So I think there comes a point in the relationship, like with someone else, where you have to kind of like bridge that friendship a little bit, because me and my son's father, we're really good friends. You know what I mean? But like,
Same with me.
If we don't sit on the phone and be like, hee hee ha 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 ha. Like most of the time, it concerns the kids, or it's like, when are you coming to visit? When is he coming to visit? So we can work around time frames, take leave, things like that, whatever. Like open up a schedule. You know what I'm saying? But like if someone else came into my life and we're not together, but we're friends, at some point I'm gonna have to like cut that friendship to respect the new person in my life, because I don't want them to feel like there's anything going on with me and my son's father, because that's a real thing. You know what I'm saying? Like the baby mom, baby dad relationship thing. Like, yeah, that's a real thing. So I think you definitely were valid in feeling the way you feel. However, I don't think it's right for you to be like, I don't like it. You could have just told her like, hey, like at some point, like you need to, cut that a little bit short, because I am here, and that relationship that y'all have, I'm not really rocking with it. Like, I'm not telling you can't talk to him, but like, it makes you feel uncomfortable. It's a conversation for you and her to have, and it's a conversation for her to have with him as well. And if he can't respect that, then she needs to deal with that.
For me, like my ex-wife and I, like we met in the first grade. You know what I'm saying? We didn't maintain our friendship the whole time. Like we met we was friends in elementary school up until like 4th grade, and we didn't reconnect until I was like 20 or so. And then we started dating when I was like 21 or 22. But like, so when we first reconnected, we established, like, of course we liked each other. Like we were flirty, like when we would hang out, but we was legit friends. Like we would just hang out, talk, go watch a movie, like legit friends. And there were plenty of times when we went and did stuff together, and there was no kissing, no flirting, nothing. We were friends. So we built a real solid foundation of friendship. And then we started dating. We didn't like, let's be friends first and then we'll start dating. Like it was organically, it happened that way. And so we have that foundation of friendship, and we add, now that the romance and the intimacy is gone, we still have that friendship to fall back on. And she's still one of my closest friends. You know what I'm saying? And like when I'm like frustrated about something, she's not the first person I call, but she is someone that I know I can call when I'm frustrated or overwhelmed, and when I'm like, hey, am I tripping? Like, you know what I'm saying? And so,
but does it change if she has a man?
It would have to change.
And you would respect that.
It would have to change. And whenever I get a girlfriend, it would absolutely have to change, because she can't be, if I got a girlfriend now, she can't be the person I call when I'm frustrated. I got to call my girl for that. My girl will be offended and upset.
So if she did call you, you'd be like, hey, yo, that's out. Like, can't call me when you got stuff going on. When you have a female too, right?
I think it would still be okay for my ex to call me. If I have a girlfriend, I think it would still be okay for my ex to call, because we're friends. I think it would still be okay for her to call me when she's overwhelmed or frustrated about something. But I think it would be on me early on, before I ever make her my girlfriend, it will be on me to make this person that I'm dating and courting and thinking about being my girl. It will be on me to fully, articulate our relationship. And so she has an understanding that, look, I don't want her at all. She don't want me at all. But that's still my friend. Yeah. Like we still talk. Like we still.
So would you feel the same way, vice versa? Yes. You didn't have kids, and you was with a shorty that had kids. And her.
I'm gonna take my yes back, because I answered before you was done. Go ahead, keep going.
If you was with a shorty who had kids, you didn't have kids, but this dude keep calling her. When he frustrated, he need a couple dollars. A
couple dollars is one thing. A couple dollars is one thing. A couple dollars is different.
Even if he needs to talk, that he's gonna call this one girl, there's a million females in the world.
What about the time when they call? Is there a time?
Oh hell yeah, there's
a certain hour.
1,000%.
The time on it.
Me personally, I don't call my shorty. I told her to tell him that. I told if it's not about the kid's with you. Why is he calling? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't have no kids, and she tried to get on me for that. So that's why I like. You know what I mean?
To answer the question, I'm not really sure, because I've never been in that state, and I could never be in that state because I already have kids. So my thinking probably would be different if I didn't have kids. I probably would look at it differently. It's like what you mean. Like the kids are safe. They're happy. They're taken care of. Why he need to call you if they're, you know what I'm saying?
Go find somebody.
But if it's not about the like, it's tricky though, because I've dated women that are still that have male friends or are cool with men that they've been intimate with in the past, and that's one of your close friends. That's one of your close friends, and I feel like bro, if so, like for me, I don't lie, I don't lead on, and I don't try to like tell you one thing and make it seem like another thing. I don't do that. And so I give everybody that respect. And so I know everybody's not as honest and as upfront as me, but because I'm that way and I expect people to receive what I give them. So I'm going to receive whatever somebody gives to me until I see something that contradicts that. So if she tells me that this is just my friend, it's not like that, we're just friends, I'm going to take her word for it until I start to see things that contradict that. And then if I see a contradiction, I'll be like, well, what's going on here? You know what I'm saying? So that's how I would keep that.
So you accept friends as a man. You accept your lady to have friends. Yeah, friends.
That's a whole different conversation. But yes, yes, I'm here for it though. Yeah, I'm not like I got women friends. I got female friends, and when I'm outside, like we talked about last podcast, like Zoe was saying, like when I'm outside, when I got the camera in my hand, like I'm smiling all the time. I'm in people's face. I'm like trying to hype people up so I can get better content. And even outside of that, when I don't have the camera, I'm a sociable guy. Yeah. Well, until my battery run low, then I'm like, I don't want to talk to nobody. Yeah. But like when my social battery is fully charged, I'm trying to meet new people. I'm trying to talk. I'm like, oh, you from the city? What's up with it? I'm the cameraman. Like I'm trying to meet as many people as I can.
So no shorty ever turned up on you like, why's that bitch all in your face? I was telling her, no shorty ever turned up on you like that?
It's happened, but when that happens, I'm not dealing with that shorty no more because I'm not finna answer them questions all day. I'm not finna do that.
Like dating, you like in a dating scene type shit.
Yeah. What about you, Dion? You turn up like shorty turn up on you? How you feel about that? Like if she turn up on you, why you got these female friends?
Oh no, I'm not having that. We're not doing that. I'm not having none of that. No, but I'm saying shorty not gonna turn up on me.
You gonna cut the girl off?
That's what I'm saying.
She's not. No, she's not turning up on me. I'm not having no shorty that's she's not having that. She's not doing that.
I'm not I'm with Dion on that. I'm not turning up on nobody. So if you turn up on me, we're done. Yeah, we're done. Every interaction, every conversation needs to have respect. The words you choose, the volume of your voice, the articulation, everything has got to be respectful. And if it's not, I'm not talking to you no more because I give everybody that. I'm not finna curse at you. Women. I try to be that way with everybody, but women specifically, I'm not finna raise my voice to a woman. I'm not finna curse at you and all of that. So if you turning up on me at all, we're done.
Well, not necessarily turn up. My bad, Dion. Not necessarily.
But just questioning it. But just questioning it is what you're saying?
Huh? Not yet. Just questioning it.
Yeah.
Because like vice versa.
And I'm gonna answer those questions.
Yeah.
But if they come up again, I'll be like, I'm gonna answer these questions. But if it comes up again, I'm like, well, we already answered this. Yeah. And if you told me one thing and this looks different. As long as it's respectful, we can answer those questions. But if it becomes a repetitive thing and I'm like, bro, we've spoken about this twice, 3 times, 4 times now. Why is this still an issue for you? I'm like, all right, this is an issue for you. You're not somebody I could talk to. I'm sorry.
Like somebody that's your girlfriend, or you talking about somebody you just dated?
That wouldn't be an issue with my girlfriend. Because by the time I make you my girlfriend, by the time I make you my girlfriend, those things are understood. So those questions wouldn't come from my girlfriend.
Okay, so you're dating somebody. Let's say you're dating somebody and you see them or they... No, let's say she sees you. If you dating a girl, so it's not really like you.
She's not my girlfriend.
Yeah, she's not your girlfriend. Y'all just like chilling or whatever. Mm-hmm. And y'all chilling, and
I see.
And another one of your girls like text you.
Another one of your girls. That's crazy.
Not another one of your girls, but I'm saying another girl. Let's say another girl. Right. Not another one of your girls, but say another girl texts you. Yes. Right? Another girl texts you. You reply to the text message. It's not nothing crazy. It's just like a simple like.
And I'm with.
You with? Yeah. Okay. And she see you reply to the text message. And she turn up on you. Are you gonna have an issue with that? Like, how do you feel about like if you just dating somebody and then like they see you texting somebody else that like that's like if you a girl like somebody they text another guy, or if you're a guy like you see text another girl or whatever the case.
No, I'ma just if I see it, I'ma see it, acknowledge it, and log it away. If you're not my girlfriend, you could do whatever you want to do. But while you're with me, if you want to text somebody else while you're with me, and I happen to see it, no, I'm not going to speak on it, but I'm going to log it away and I'll be like, oh, again, I'm never stopping anybody from doing what they want to do. I want you to do what you want to do, and I'm a move based on that. Yeah. I'm not gonna tell you what I would like or what I would want. You know what I'm saying? If you with me and you want to text him, do what you want. If I see it, like you said, it's in the air, right? Yeah, so if I see it, it's in the air. That's what you want to do. Cool. Yeah, but okay, bet.
Well, let me frame it in a question though. Like, is it possible to date with intention and also go with flow?
Yes.
That's what you guys are discussing.
When you get older, that's facts. You got it.
How old are you?
28.
28? 28. 28? Okay. And then Dion?
29.
I'm grown.
I'm grown.
Believe what I said. He's grown.
He's 29.
I'm 29.
He said he's grown.
I'm grown.
We're going to believe that too.
I'm grown. Now I'm 29. I'm 29.
You're in the same kind of group area. Mike is a little bit older, but you guys are all kind of in the same dating area. So for you guys, is it possible nowadays to date with intention and still go with the flow? Like, you know that you want a girlfriend, but you gotta like follow the flow.
I feel like that. Yeah, I feel like
what?
I feel like that's just maturity.
I feel like that's normal.
Nah, hell no.
Well, it's not because some people like DJ likes to date without intention.
No, but if you want a girlfriend, you don't, bro. What?
I don't think he's dating with intention.
Any man that says they dated,
There's a way to date without intention.
that nigga don't.
He's light skinned. He got waves. He's probably had that. He grew up.
Okay, one at a time. Answer the question. The question is, are you able to date with intention and go with the flow?
Dewan is light skinned. He got waves. He probably had pretty privilege his whole life. Pause, super pause. But you know what I mean? It's different. It's really different. You know what I'm saying? So. But I feel like at this age, I feel like that's just a normal thing. Yeah. Like if you don't want the chaos and the toxic and the drama and the gelling and the who's this, that, and the third, you're gonna date with attention. Like what
does that look like for you?
If I met somebody tonight, you know, and I could tell off rip, like you're definitely cool. You're not wild. You're not doing all that extra shit. Like moving forward, like you're not gonna see me if like the next time you hang, you're not gonna see me popping at other females. I don't want to see you popping at other dudes. You know what I mean? It's little things like that. Like
the very next time?
Huh?
Like the very next time?
The very next time, yeah. Like if I call you or we see each other, but we know like we've been talking on the phone, I'm gonna respect you. If I see like, yeah, you know, we went out, I'm gonna respect you. It's just respect because like if I like you, I don't want to see that. So I move like to not be a hypocrite.
Yeah, like how you
Hold on. Let me get some clarity on that. I mean to cut nobody off. So are you saying once you've met her and you think she cool and y'all talking, that means you're not popping at nobody, period? Or when you see her out, you're not going to pop at nobody while she's there?
Period.
I think when she's there.
She said period. I want JMitch to answer.
The scary part comes when they're present, right? Like you don't want to disrespect them and you want to see if this goes anywhere.
Yeah, you respect their presence.
Let's let JMitch answer. Let's hear it.
Mind you, baby girl, I love you. This is prior between me and you, right? I'm just speaking as a real nigga. She knows that. She won't get mad. Before that though, it's respect. Like it's respect. Like because at the end of the day, like if I like you, but then you know you can like a female, but you can like her for the other reasons instead of being somebody you want in your life. She could be a vibe. She could be turned up. She could be all that. And that's why you can't really. That's why I don't really like these conversations because like not like, but like. Because it could go in a whole 50,000 million answers. You know what I'm saying? But bottom line, if I like you, and when you move older, I feel like if you like somebody, it should just be respect. Yeah. You know what you want to see. You don't want to do something that you don't want them to do to you.
Yeah, you treat people how you want to be treated.
So I think to answer your question is when they're present. Is what he's trying to say, right? Like you start dating someone.
For sure. I mean, because if you got 3 other girls that like you, you're not gonna cut them all off.
No, facts.
For that one girl.
Or even. I agree, but even like outside of that, if you outside and the girl that you like, I want to keep talking to her, and then you still talking to 3 other girls, none of them are. I'm saying if none of these women are present, you're not popping at nobody because you like this girl. Is that what you're saying?
So like if she's there?
No. The girl that you met, like you said, if I meet somebody tonight, I like her. The girl that you would potentially, hypothetically meet tonight, she's not present. Yeah. The other 2 or 3 girls that you talk to,
I think naturally
they're not present.
Yeah.
You still gonna pop
I think naturally I'm gonna pop it at others until I feel like obviously over time you're gonna know like that person.
I just want clarity on that.
Yeah, I think as you get older, maturity does play like a big role. So it's like once I hang out with you once or twice, I'm gonna know off rip like, oh, use an outside body. You got too many homies, brothers. You know what I mean? Oh, you got too many of that. All those little things add up. It's like, but like after one or two times, oh yeah, you getting up early. Little tiny things matter to me. It's like, oh shit, yeah, I'm not gonna play with you. You feel what I'm saying? I can't play with you.
What I'm asking is,
yeah, so I'm not gonna pop it at that. Like, so it just depends. It really depends. So like, it depends on her, and I think for me, it comes quick. Like, I'm a no. I'm not about to play with you, but you might be able to change your ways, because you know some females. I heard this one girl say like they frontal lobe don't develop until a certain age and shit like that. You know what I mean? So
women, they develop early. It's ours that develop later. Yeah.
I don't develop till 26, so you're 2 years old.
It gets. I ain't gonna. The older I get, that number gets later and later. when I was younger, it was like it's not today 20.
Like 21.
I got older, it was like it's today 21. Not today 25. Not today 27. I'm like, so when are niggas really smart for real?
Y'all are always children.
I want the female perspective. So for you, right? You date multiple guys and you see potential. Girls have a problem with dating potential. When do you decide to cut anybody off if nobody's asked you to be their girlfriend?
You know what's crazy? To be honest, I don't date multiple people. I like to go one at a time. Honestly, like I think the whole "don't put all your eggs in one basket" kind of deal. I think that's so cliche. Like it's stupid to me because if
awesome guys at the same time?
I don't go out with the intention of meeting people. Honestly, to be honest, like I'm very like straightforward. Like off that first conversation, if I don't like what you're talking about off rip, I'm not gonna give you the time of day. You won't get my number. You won't talk to me. You won't see me no more.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like, cause as a woman. Like, and I
appreciate.
I'm not conceited or anything, but I'm not an ugly woman by far. You know what I mean?
Not at all.
So like when men approach me, it's mostly on some like, you know, it's like sexual or it's like, you know, trying to see what I'm on type stuff. Like I don't like that. I don't like being sexualized. To me that's like
that's not fun.
No, it's not. It's a real turn off.
Such a turn off.
It really is. So
it's not a vibe.
All you see is my body.
Exactly.
All night to
I be on some messy shit with it.
I don't like that.
So then what you gonna do?
No, I don't like that.
I see.
How much do you like
to be fair, there are girls out there who want that attention.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But there are some girls like her and I who are like, if you haven't paid attention to me for the night to compliment something else, you're not gonna be my number.
Okay, I'm glad you said
that. Should be too deep for me. I'd be like, look.
It don't even have to be that deep. Like, just don't.
You got it. I ain't even finna do it to you.
It's all in the body language too. Like, if you walk up to me with the you know the eyebrow thing or like the eyes, like don't do that. That's not sexy to me.
What are the odds? What are the odds that a nigga say the right thing at like 11 o'clock at night, drunk as hell? Like,
you're not gonna find me at 11. So no.
I'm saying though, if he
10 o'clock.
Okay,
is that okay?
10 o'clock.
So is that because you're way more mature now? Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, see, you know what I'm saying?
I realized that after a certain hour, nothing that comes out of anybody's mouth is what they really mean. So there's no point in
And what hour did you decide that was? What hour was that?
It's a year ago.
No, but like what hour?
Like 10, 11?
What? The hour is 10. I go home at 10.
Yeah, okay.
So you say after 10, nobody ain't talking about shit?
I'm not going to be there, so I'm not going to hear it. You can talk about whatever you want.
I mean, I'll be there.
So it's not a vibe.
After 10.
So it's not a vibe to like, you know, because I feel like
that's what I'm saying.
I feel like you could damn near fall in love with a shorty off the vibe.
Yes, but you can fall in love during the daytime.
It's hard to fall in love in the daytime. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's hard.
How the hell you gonna fall in love in the daytime?
It's hard to fall. You can't fall in love in the daytime.
never caught a vibe at the day party?
Hell no.
Nah.
I don't know.
If I catch a vibe, I forgot to go to sleep at the day party. Fuck you talking about?
I do date with intention now, right? And I do have my standards are a little bit higher. Like,
Nah, for real.
It's hard to follow them.
No, like, so my cutoff time now is 10 o'clock because I've realized that 10 o'clock is when the people who want to party show up to the place.
The freaks come out at night.
Yes, they show up at 10 and they're ready to party till 1, 2 in the morning.
Yeah, fact.
Right? I'm going to be out if I'm ever going to go out. I'm going to be out around the daytime hours. Like, I go to events that start during the day. Like, Soul Sunday starts at 5 or 6. And it's a vibe. You are in there vibing at 6 o'clock.
Shout out
so there is plenty of sunlight and plenty of conversation to be had and plenty of space for you to see how they move, how they interact with other people, how much they drink, how they walk out of the place.
You talking about one person you clocking like this?
If a guy approaches me, I always make him come back around. I'm like,
but I'm saying like when he
cut the conversation, so that I'm like, I have to go to the bathroom, and I make them have to come back to me so that I see how they move when they're not around.
Yeah, I'm not. You gonna fuck around and.
You've never been a woman.
I'm be like, you got it. I'm not doing that.
Have you ever been attacked by a man because you didn't want to give him your number? No.
Attacked?
It's a real thing. Okay?
No, I believe you. No, I'm just saying, like,
so I have to see if you're gonna be that kind of person. So if you come up to me and introduce yourself, you could be super respectful. This person was the most respectful human when I met him. He came up to me, he said, yo, I've been watching, you're beautiful, I would like to get to know you. And I'm like, cool, let me just go to the restroom real quick, I'll be right back. I came back, and then I saw how he was hanging out with his friends, it was all chill, nothing was too wild. I came back, I started talking to him, and then I didn't like the questions he was asking me because they were already too sexual and already too intimate, like off the rip. And he asked me for my number, and I was like, oh, I don't have one. And I thought it would be funny. And he was like, okay, and he got all mad and walked away. Then somebody else came up to talk to me, which happened to be a friend. I'm talking to my friend, and we're going back and forth. We start laughing. He comes back into the conversation. He's like, oh, so you're just going to talk to this other dude, but you're not going to talk to me? Like, what is wrong with you?
Cornball.
Cornball. Happened to be my friend, so my friend stepped in to defend me, but had he not been there, this could have been a real situation, which has happened to me before. Guys get upset when they feel denied. So you've never been in a situation where your safety is at jeopardy, and you don't understand why that is important to walk away from it at the beginning.
And I'm glad she said that, because that's a real thing. Like, I've come to the conclusion that women deal with a lot of thirsty ass niggas. You know what I'm saying?
No, facts.
So like, because there's plenty of times before I met my baby girl, there's been plenty of times where like,
make that clear.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because there's been plenty of times where I get the backhand on shit where I'm completely respectful. I never do too much. You know, I might be, hey, what's happening? But I get the backhand on things. It's like, you know what? I'm not even gonna check because I understand. It's a million niggas talk to you tonight. A million niggas said the same shit and do. So women be tired of this shit. So then they pop in. I'm like, I understand, because imagine being a female and like every nigga trying to talk to you, popping at you in every different type of way. That's a lot.
And then you just walk talking.
It's smile. Like they already think you're flirting if you're just smiling.
Exactly.
It's the touching though, like.
Oh, the touching is crazy.
Oh
Somebody
God,
touching
like
me.
too touchy feely is ridiculous.
Yeah, touching is crazy. I would never. That's
yeah,
crazy.
niggas be
Somebody
grabbed.
touching you, he too drunk.
It's not even that they're too drunk. It's just that like I'm not even kidding. They're like, every time I walk inside some club, some event, anything, I'm literally just walking to get to where I'm going. Somebody will grab my hand. Somebody will touch my leg. Somebody will tap me on the shoulder. Like, it's just, it's ridiculous.
I don't want to get my ass grabbed, and they think it's funny, but
it's real. It's real serious. Like, I got my ass slapped.
I'm glad I didn't make the joke I was about to make. I'm glad I didn't make the joke.
Annoying.
I was about to say, well, you pretty and you thick. What you think?
That is not. That's like.
I'm not saying that makes it okay.
No. I'm saying
it was just a joke. I wasn't saying that makes it okay.
I know, but I'm saying that's like me saying a fine man. It's
say
like
it again. What you say, Dion? Say it again. Hold on, let him say it again. What did you say, Dion? Say it again. Hold on.
Shorties be violating too, bro. They be violating like crazy. I done got violated in the club a few times.
If you walk by a girl and she squeezes your butt, are you
It don't
gonna
be-
laugh or are you gonna feel violated?
I'm gonna feel violated. I don't know you. Why the fuck are you
That's
touching
sexual
me?
harassment.
Wait, I'm confused on why you feel like I would be okay with it, but you'd be
I
violated.
think that was a problem. I would think the same way you guys think that it's not a problem to grab my ass.
No. It's a problem. It's a
That's a
problem.
big problem. Don't touch me if I didn't tell you to touch me. Why are you touching me?
Yeah.
Especially if I don't know you, why are you touching me?
The body around, like there should be some sort of bubble that you need to know that you can't cross unless you're invited into it.
Nah, but shorties for sure be on that shit too. Like, for sure. They be getting drunk and just be doing the most. Like, for sure. I would agree that niggas do it most because men are just like that. Like, they're aggressive like that. But for the most, shorties be on that shit too. They be on that, bro. They be trying.
I've been walking through the day party. Let me not say what day party. I've been walking through the day party, and I've been like with the camera. I'm working, and I've been like a shorty like grabbed my belt loop.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Your belt
Literally.
and pulled you in?
Yes.
Girls are just more.
Like I'm walking through. I'm walking through.
Girls are like cats, and niggas is like dogs.
Oh, yeah.
I swear to God, I've been saying that for the longest. Like, let me ask you this: wait, have you ever seen a cat use the bathroom?
Nope.
No.
You ever seen a cat
Never.
have sex?
You never seen a cat have sex? None of that. Females is sneaky like
That's
cats,
a
bro.
bad comparison.
Niggas is like dogs. Like, a nigga gonna love.
One of my
niggas is
OGs told me that
They
when
gonna
I
do
was
everything in front of you.
One of my
They don't give a
OGs told me
fuck.
that when I was like 19.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, that's profound.
No,
We like
real
that,
shit.
though.
Yeah.
If a girl come up to me, corrects me, yeah, what's the deal? You
Nah, for real.
Where we going?
Like Falego me, finesse me. Yeah, on bro. No, but it be the ones that feel like it be the ones that like, cause I hear what he's saying, but it's when they talking, it's when they singing the same song you singing, and it's like, okay, bet, then we on that. But it's like when they think they like got the upper hand or some shit, then it's like, bro, whole time it's like, why you? Cause that be fucking all of them up. Cause you like, damn, you cool, but like the fact that you feel like you big leagues is fucking the whole shit up. Like the fact that you feel like. No, because I feel like females naturally aren't even supposed to be like that. Like you being yourself and being in your own energy is being like, it's gonna set the tone. Like you don't have to like set the tone type shit. Like that's I feel like that's low key what niggas do when they ain't got nothing to look forward to. So I feel like you doing that as a female is like, I don't like that shit is not a trip. Nah, hell nah.
So if you walk into the spot and a girl squeezes your butt, how do you react?
Bro, what?
Turn around like, what's happening? What's your name? What's going on? Like, what we, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I look,
it all depends on how faded I am too, though.
Even if I'm not attracted, like, it's like, I mean, if you straight just harass me, that's crazy, but that's never happened.
That's grabbing your butt is harassment.
That's harassment.
If you grab my butt, I'm not gonna lie. Me personally,
not a full grab, just like a little pinch.
I would literally be.
Wait, so what's the problem with a nigga giving you a little pinch when you walking past him?
I'm not touching no female.
I was just asking him.
No, that's why with men and women, it's men and women. It's what's the word or like the phrase I'm looking for?
It's a double standard.
Two different things. Like,
yeah, it's a double standard.
With women, of course, that's crazy. But with men, like whatever. Like
that's
I feel
why
like.
I was asking because he said he would be offended, so I'm asking.
No, it is what it is. That motherfucker is. That shit is. Nah. I'm just saying in general, that shit is not. No, that shit is not okay, bro.
Neon in the club, he chilling. Don't do all that.
Shit is not.
What you just said off the feeling, I wanna agree with you, because if I'm walking through the spot and she look good and she grab my belt loop, when I feel that, I'm like, what the hell? And I turn around and she look good, I'm be like, oh, okay, what's up? But I will say though, we gotta keep it one out.
Yeah.
Keep going. Yeah. Double standards exist.
I feel like I know where you're going with it. Finish it, bro. I feel like I know where you're going with it. Finish it, bro. Because if that nigga was Trey Songz and he pinched your booty, because if Trey Songz pinched your booty in the club, you would be on that. Stop playing with me, bro. You would be on that, nigga. Go ahead. Keep going.
Let me finish it.
Keep going.
So I do stand by what I said.
Yeah, if she ugly, I'm
she
just
grabbed
slapping
my
the top of her head like that.
Just off feeling that, off the rip. I don't know who grabbed me. I don't know if it's a man or a woman. And even if I'm assuming it's a woman, off feeling that off the rip, I'm gonna try to be like, what the hell is going on?
You turn around and she ugly.
When I look at you, if it's like, if it's a woman, I mean, you all the way honest. I'm stuttering. I was about to lie. I'm not gonna lie. I was about to lie. I'm not gonna lie. I was about to lie. Let me go though. When I feel that, I'm gonna be like, who the hell is grabbing me? Don't ever do that to me. If I turn around and she's cute,
it's good.
That's gonna go away.
Yep.
I'm gonna be like, what's up with it? But I do also feel like, though, I'm a contradiction. I will admit that. But I do also feel like, though, we got to keep it one way. If it's harassment for a man to do that, it's harassment for a woman to do that. You should not do that.
Depending on how you look. Because if Trey Songz, hold on. If who's your celebrity crush?
Excuse me?
Your celebrity crush. Give me one. You got one. No, you have one. We're not doing that. You have one. Give me one celebrity crush. Give me one celebrity crush. Who? If he pinch your ass on some like, hey cutie, when you walk past the club, you not gonna turn around and be like, yo, what the fuck? You gonna be like, oh, what's the word? Exactly. So that's my point. My point is, if she cute, I'm gonna be like, yo, what's the word?
Yeah, but
if she ugly, strike one.
Strike one.
Do that again.
Idris Elba are very slim to none.
Okay, if you
even if they're cute, if they squeeze my butt, it's a no-go. Because you already just
hell, but you just said if it was bro, you gonna be. Yeah, please.
It's not Idris Elba. It's somebody that he's the splitting image. He's not lit. He's not rich. He's not the movie star that Idris Elba is. But you turn around and he looks like he got the muscles. He looks like Idris Elba.
Did he touch my butt before he approached me?
Yes.
No.
She's lying. Okay.
Double standard.
It's a double standard. And you're lying. You know why you're contradicting yourself?
It's the same thing that I said.
No. You know why you're
certain things that I'm just not okay with.
You know why?
You cannot touch my butt before you approach me.
Wait, but if it was the man himself, you'll be okay with it.
Excuse me?
If it was him himself, you'll be okay with it.
I don't know. I've never been in that situation.
Wait, I thought you just said you was good with it.
I want to say yes because I probably would be starstruck by the fact that it is him and he thought
Yeah.
that I was cute enough to touch my butt.
I appreciate
But
that.
in reality, I don't know how I would feel about a strange man touching my butt, even if it is him. Because
You're convinced that it's him, though. You think that it's him.
She said that. She said it.
Yes.
Yes. The immediate, it's what he said. If the immediate reaction is somebody touches my butt, I already am feeling furious in my body because it's disrespectful. If I turn around and it's Idris Elba, I'm like, oh shit. And then I would be like, why'd you do that? Like,
would you really?
But I would be like, why'd you do that? Like,
But you seen him before you walked past him.
I
type
call
shit.
cap.
That's what I'm saying. Like that shit. I know she capped. You see
him.
him, right?
Yeah, no,
you
fact.
see him. You say, "Oh shit, that's him over there."
Can I
you see him. You say, "Oh."
Can I say
Wait, you see him and you like, "Oh shit, that's him." And then you walk past him and then and then you like, "Damn, let me see if he." I don't know if he gonna say, because girls be doing that. They'll put themselves around a nigga when they like a nigga. They won't shoot they shot, but they'll like put themselves around him to see if he gonna do something, if he not gonna do something. Okay, so you see him over there and you like, okay, bet, let me go. I'm gonna walk past.
Yes.
You walk past him, and he pinch your butt. He like
on that.
He pinch your butt, and then you turn around and he like, yo, miss, I apologize. I just wish whatever he says, but he is who he
What
is.
he says matters. Is it yo? I apologize,
No.
or is
No,
it
but he's
hey,
your
what's
celebrity
up?
crush.
I'm sorry. Can I say something?
Yes.
I want her to answer. Hold on.
Okay.
If he's your celebrity crush,
Fuck what he talking about.
It don't matter what he's talking about, because that's your crush. That's what I'm saying. You turn around and you see who he is, and you walk past hoping that he does something. He does something, and you're gonna turn around and be like, you're gonna be like, okay, well, he is who he is, but if he does something that I don't like, then he's just crossed out. That's what I'm saying, because that's what you're telling me. When it's
I
like
put
that's.
myself in that scenario, I'm gonna say I probably let it slide. Because I would be starstruck by the fact that the person that I thought was the handsomest superstar.
Yeah.
But if
is
Fat
now,
Mike from Oceanside grabbed the butt, then what happens?
And
it
boy,
doesn't,
wait,
it doesn't even look. Let me just.
that's a good point. What if Fat Mike from Oceanside looked like what's his name? What if he looked like him, but he not him, and he still do the same shit happen, and you thought it was
No,
what's his
because
name?
listen.
You thought it was bro, but it was Fat Mike from Oceanside.
You go to live music events, you be at things outside.
Yes.
Let's say the whoever, I don't want the performer, whoever's been the notable guy up on stage.
Yes.
And you've had your eye on him, be like, yo, he is handsome in a mug. Like, oh, okay, like I'm liking his vibe, everything. I like his whole vibe, everything.
Yes.
I hope I get a chance to talk to him tonight.
Yes.
And you happen to cross past him. The dude that you've been eyeing all night, you cross past him, and he pinch your butt or like touches you in a way that you might not be comfortable with. How does that go? The guy you've been looking at all night.
I've actually had that happen, and I can give you 100% answer.
Okay.
It was not okay.
Okay.
It immediately turns off what I thought about you. Now, if we go back to the scenario about Idris Elba,
Because that's somebody that you like.
Let me answer.
Let
Let me answer. Okay. Idris Elba is a celebrity crush, right? If I see this dude in person and he pinched my butt, I might think that's flattering because he's such a huge, all these opportunity type man, right? So I might let it slide, and still, if it actually turned into something, I would be like, that wasn't cool. If we keep talking, like, you should probably not pinch girls' butts, but blah, 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 right? Now, if we're talking about a regular dude, right, and he's handsome, if he pinches my butt, my body immediately is going to shut down because I feel violated. I feel like you do not respect me. You are just trying to fuck me. So even when I turn around, if you're cute, I'm going to be like, damn, what a shame. Like we definitely, and I've said this before, like, damn, we definitely could have had something. And then I walk away, right? Because that's not the way to approach me. I am not dressing in a way that ever invites anybody to pinch my butt. I will give you that 100%. I don't dance like I want you to come and stand behind me and grab my butt and go like this. Like nothing that I do ever invites a man to do the things that they do when they do them, which is why I feel disrespected when they do that. Because you were not invited to that. My behavior does not say, hey, come here and do these things to me. So when you ignore those signals and you do them anyway, you're being disrespectful.
Yeah, fact.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter who you are.
Being there does enough though. Like you understand being like being beautiful, being like a woman that is attractive
Does not give
to
you
most
permission
females.
to touch me.
I'm not saying it does, but I'm saying like to understand how men have to understand that like most women are like emotional. So when you deal with a woman, you have to tend to like
Certain things you gotta understand.
certain things you gotta understand. When you're dealing with most men, you don't have to do much but be there. So a lot of times to avoid things, not being there would be the best bet to avoid shit.
To not be outside.
You know what I'm saying? To not be in that situation.
So you want us to avoid going outside?
No, I'm saying, you can go to a different event, or you can be like around people, because most men aren't going to approach a female if she's with a group of friends. I'm not saying. I didn't say. Wait, listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Most men won't approach a woman that is with a group of women.
Facts.
Not saying he won't. Most men won't. Not saying no man will. Most men won't approach. Okay, let me ask you this. Wait. A man that is of value, or not even saying of value, but a man that is like
value.
I don't want to put it that high, but I'm saying like a nigga that is a quality guy, right? Yeah. Most likely he'll try to catch you by yourself, because most quality men nowadays understand that women's friends have a lot of influence on the way on the decisions that they make. Agreed. So I'm gonna try to catch you when you go into the bathroom. I'm gonna try to catch you like if I'm just passing by and I see that you just like looking at your phone or whenever you is by yourself. That's what I'm gonna try to. Because if I approach you,
my point. That's why I said that if we meet, I'm going to walk away from you and then come back. You are proving my point.
But to his point, I told my shorty this when we first met. I said, "Why go swim with the sharks if you don't want to get bit?"
Exactly. Like you don't play in those waters. That's what I'm saying. Like you don't even go in there to like do that because to say
But no. But wait, no.
What if she wants to go out?
No, that's a fact though, because you don't leave it. If you don't want nobody walking, if you don't want nobody walking through, don't leave the door open. That's facts. You leave the door open, somebody gonna walk through the door. Everybody know. You can't. The fact that people like tend to not acknowledge the fact that they got the door open, or like you said, they swimming with the sharks. Then they get bit and they're like, "Damn, I got bit." Like, bro, you knew what the hell you was doing when you like.
My behavior does not invite those.
But you gotta understand. That's what I'm saying.
I didn't swim with no sharks, and I didn't open no doors. You came into my water.
As a woman,
I'm in a pool,
as a woman,
and you swim in my pool. Disrespectful as hell.
Okay, as a woman, being present is enough for a man, though.
So I gotta sit in the house?
No, you could just be elsewhere where you feel like men aren't going to do that to you.
Yeah.
What if where I want to go?
No, I get you.
Wait. Not saying you know where that's at, but I'm saying in the sense.
Go ahead, Jasmine.
I'm saying in the sense of like understanding like men.
Go ahead.
No, say what you got to say.
Let's go to JMitch and we coming to you, Jazz.
No, for sure, because I get Dion's point. And the thing is, in this world, bro, like especially in this generation, it's all type of like tug and war. You know what I'm saying? Like women gonna feel this way, men gonna feel this way, men gonna agree. It's all, bro. It's a freaking
yes.
It's endless options of how to think, bro. Like you feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like I get what Dion is saying because I felt that way a lot of times. But at the same time, I'm not a man who overpowers my boundaries on women. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do all that weird stuff. But at the same time, I've dealt with women where like I'll do the simplest shit and get disrespected. You know what I'm saying? Like the simplest shit where it's like, hey, how you doing? And they mad attitude. And I'm not getting it. I'm like, why are you like this? And then to that point is where I'm saying is like, why come swim in the ocean when you know there's sharks? So like if you know, because man, we on that. If there's women outside, even if I'm not disrespectful, if I see you, like, hey, I might come to, hey, how you doing?
I'm very friendly.
But no, you might be.
Yes.
Somebody else though.
I'm only speaking on mine.
Okay, exactly. So another, like, say this female is outside and she's very,
I have friends who are triggered easily. I understand exactly what you're saying.
Exactly. She's very,
no dude can ever talk to her, but also she's always complaining about how no dude talks to her.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So
like that shit is.
Those type of women, that's the only thing I feel like where it fucks up the whole dynamic of men and women interactions.
But it doesn't apply to my scenario of saying if he pinched my butt, would I be okay?
Okay, yeah, pinching your butt is crazy. But I'm saying like, even to that part is ridiculous. But like, even the men, when we talk about male and female interaction, like there's the weird dynamic is when like females go through certain shit and they react to certain niggas. Like there's, at the end of the day, there's females who pop it for no reason, and there's niggas who overstep their boundaries. Yeah. Because males are predators, females are prey. That's bottom line, been forever, right? Like we gonna go to the females.
I think niggas have a better grip on that shit than females do. Like females are more. I mean, and I don't say that to say like that in a bad way. Like I say that more like in an like acknowledging what it is type way. Like I know that whatever shorty I talk to, I gotta give her like, I gotta cross the T's and dot the I's when it comes to like giving her guidance on like how to move out here type shit. Because naturally she might be oblivious to shit, right? Not saying like her intentions are bad, but like her intentions. Not saying her intentions are bad, but like she just don't know. She just might not know type shit. So I'm gonna put her on game about this and that. But to your point, some females would take that shit and be like, nigga, rah, 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 who you, da, 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 da,
Yes.
and it's like whole time, like, I'm not even like, I'm more like trying to mold you type shit, like not even trying to like.
Yes, and that's where the shit breaks up.
I don't deal with them women, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
like,
that was my point. Yeah, that was my point that I was getting around to. You don't fuck with those because them motherfuckers that have you like, nah, we don't know. We don't do that.
I remember specifically example. Jasmine, real quick, because I know she gonna fire back at this. Just real quick, a quick example was I remember I put up on the shorty she on the side of the road in downtown, outside of Tacos Abroad. I'm like, hey, how you doing? Like, I'm never disrespectful. And she get the nigga, is you a sex trafficker? What the fuck you pull up on me talking to me? I must, yes.
You was in the car?
I was in the car. Like, she's right where you at. I'll pull out like, hey, how y'all doing? Whatever. It's Fifth Ave. You been in Fifth Ave?
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, like you know how that goes. Everybody.
Used to be able to drive through?
Yeah.
No, on downtown, yeah. Everybody be outside. So, like, you can low-key just like pull over type shit, yeah.
So I'm like, hey,
so
how
what
y'all?
Are you saying hi for?
She look
good. Because you see what you like. You pull over, you gonna say what's up.
Friend, they look good. They have matching.
Get out the car.
See, all that extraness is like that. That's my.
And them the type of females you don't deal.
I'm gonna give it to you. Only thing is like my point is like if I think a female is attractive, hey, how you doing? I could move with the extra, like, I think women feel too entitled to where, like, men gotta be this way. It's like, me personally, as real niggas, I feel like we all real niggas here. I'm not gonna do the over extras to make you feel, oh, you that, yes, pretty much. Because, not safe, because like I said.
Safe is it.
No, it's a respect thing for real. I honestly think it's a respect thing for real.
I don't wanna, like, I don't wanna, like, make my answer, my topic, right, my comment too long, but it's not that I don't want to make you feel like comfortable or anything, like not comfortable, but yeah, I'm not gonna do my over like, hey, how you doing? Make you feel all that. Like,
no facts,
I'm like, hey, I'm gonna be myself. Like, hey, how you doing?
You gonna be respectful. That's my point. Like, yeah, you should. You gonna be respectful. At the end of the day, you're gonna be respectful.
You did what you did. If you pull up in the car and you say, hey, how y'all doing? I'm gonna pull over here. Can I talk to you? That's different. You are taking one extra second to say, I'm gonna pull over to talk to you, as opposed to saying, hey, what's up? I'm in the car. Can I talk to you? Like, that is creepy. Are you trying to get me in the car to take me? Like, it's
that's selective. This is my. Can I say my?
Difference. Like, can you come?
Can I say my point?
Talk to you.
Back to our.
Let me say my point.
Back to our point was. Like I said, why swim in the ocean when you know?
That's what I'm saying. My point. Wait, so this is my point.
We didn't let her.
Wait, can I get it? Let me rebuttal real quick to what I was just saying. If you say, so if you saying like, if this is my point, this free game for females too. Like, this free game for y'all if y'all want to listen to it or not. If like playing that game, you gonna miss a lot of niggas that's so solid because this is the reason why. Because like niggas that solid ain't gonna tolerate you off the dribble. Being pushy, disrespectful like that. They just not off the rip. And the only reason why they not is because nothing he did was disrespectful. Wait, it wasn't your preference, right? It wasn't what you preferred, but it wasn't disrespectful. And that's what a lot of y'all, wait. It wasn't. Him pulling over to the side of the car what did you say to him?
Hey, how you doing?
What part of that was disrespectful?
It's not disrespectful.
Okay, that's my hold on, wait. That's my point. It's not your preference. My point is he did not disrespect you.
I didn't most
niggas, like I said, most niggas, like you said, to your point, like you said earlier, will pinch your ass when you walk past them, will grab you when you walk past them.
Yes.
And those are niggas that you immediately look over, right? But you will look over those same niggas that will pull over to the side and be like, oh, well, he didn't do that. Wait. He didn't disrespect you, though. Like the nigga who pinched your ass or the nigga who just grabbed you off the rip. He just simply pulled over and said, how you doing? In this free game, a lot of females gonna miss a lot of good niggas because they feel like it didn't happen the way I want it to happen or it wasn't my preference. Versus it being, did the nigga respect me or did he not respect me type shit. Because a lot of times, like you have an opinion, most niggas have their opinion. Most niggas have their way of viewing shit. Most niggas have their experiences like how you have your experiences. So to respect somebody else's experience is to give them respect when they give you respect. As long as they don't disrespect you, you don't disrespect them.
These females want us to be like women. But go ahead.
No, facts. That's a fact too.
I'm gonna rebuttal to you right now. Watch. Go ahead, Jazz. Did you know what you were gonna say?
So going back to the don't swim in the ocean if you're not trying to be around sharks.
Right.
Comment or whatever.
Yeah.
First of all, that's bogus as hell. Okay, I'm 28 and I'm gonna go to the club and I'm gonna be there till it closes and I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna turn up. What comes with
going to the club and look?
Let her talk.
I didn't cut you off.
Let her talk.
First of all, that does not mean come to me disrespectful. It doesn't matter what I'm wearing. It doesn't matter how I look because the outfit that I can't help that I'm a curvy woman and I'm a very pretty woman. The same outfit that I have on, some skinny woman can have on and make it look very unattractive because she has no body. Okay. I can't help that. That is not my fault. I
shout
was
out
born
and
this
respect
way.
to all the skinny women out
Okay,
there.
shout out to the itty bitty women. Not trying to bag on y'all, but I can't help that I was built this way. Just like nobody else in this room can help that they were built the way that they are. But that doesn't give you a right to come to me disrespectful. That doesn't give you I'm saying disrespectful.
Yeah.
That doesn't give you a right to come approach me on a disrespectful manner.
Doesn't give you.
No, you can approach me. I'm not saying no one can ever approach me. Approach me. Like, I'm going to talk to you. But don't come to me on some sexual stuff. Don't touch me. Don't come to me like
she's speaking
on some,
to your
like,
point about like if you're out there with the sharks, you gonna
exactly like
she's speaking to that point.
Okay, but sharks. But when I mean like that, like say sharks see blood, they gonna go see what that's about.
That's cool.
She out with her boots.
Wait, do you understand that or do you not understand that?
Listen to me. I understand that.
Then that's you can't say what you're saying if you understand that.
Yes, I can because I'm gonna be there. I'm not gonna sit at home because there's a thirsty man at the club that might try to hit on me.
That's like telling women don't go out and have fun because there's niggas outside.
Bro, like I've been whoa.
That's not fair to say.
I've been walking downtown, literally just walking to go to a restaurant and had a man literally grab my arm and touch my leg. You know what I did? Don't touch me like that. It's a regular ass day. Like, don't. What the fuck?
I'm saying the same can happen to a nigga who looks good. That's my point.
It's
not a female thing. It's a nigga. It's anybody. Wait, if you go out and you have a good.
I'm not taking that away from men. I'm speaking to the sharks comment. I'm not gonna sit at home just because there's thirsty men out there. I know how to handle my own. What I'm gonna do is make sure that I let them know that's disrespectful. Don't touch me or don't speak to me like that. And then keep it pushing. If you get mad because that's cool. You think I'm gonna understand the fact that you just
that's my point.
That's my point.
Just be like, the fact that you're choosing not to understand is the problem.
Dion,
niggas understand that. Niggas know what it is and they understand. They know how to move based on what's going on. Like niggas understand that. You're telling me you know you telling me you understand what it is, but it's just not. I'm not gonna understand it.
Ladies, do not be okay with no man disrespecting you no matter what.
We have to talk one at a time. We have to talk one at a time.
I'm not going to be okay with no man disrespecting me, and I'm not saying
that. I'm just saying the fact that it's possible that it can happen, type shit. Like
I'm not going to sit there. I'm not
saying that it's okay, but I'm saying I know for a fact that when I pop out, that some shit. I know that when I pop out and I look good, right? Some shorty. Bro, I've been with my shorty. I've been with my shorty. Wait, Mike. I've been with my shorty.
I think they understand that it's going to happen. They're just saying it shouldn't happen.
That's what he's saying, though. You got to understand that it's going to happen. So if you understand some shit is going to happen or it might happen, when it does happen, you got to deal. You got to be able to deal with that shit because you know the fact that they're saying, "Oh, it should not happen at all." It's like, what, nigga? You know that it's going to happen.
If you go swimming, like what I'm saying, like if you know there's sharks in the water. Why the fuck you go swimming in the water?
Okay. Why exactly? Why would you go to the water?
Now
that's like telling a woman don't go outside.
No, it's not. There's ways you can do it. There's ways you can go about it, bro.
Explain to me what you mean by swimming with
okay,
sharks.
I don't want to take too long.
Be direct. Be direct.
I got you.
What do you mean?
I got you. And I know it's
what does it mean if we're swimming with sharks?
I got you. And I don't want to elaborate too much.
No, elaborate. Please clear this up.
So pretty much to her point. Let's go ahead straight. Disrespect is off the. You know what I mean? That's not bull.
You can walk outside and get disrespected.
Let him talk.
But if disrespect, like you feel me? If I come and start touching you, that's crazy. But at the same time, if you walking out, you look like respectfully, like you look good. You go outside, you look curvy, everything. High heels on, you popping it. Eerie, you know what I'm saying?
If a man starts talking to me, I'm gonna talk back.
Okay, what I'm saying is like that's what happens.
Swimming with sharks is.
Swimming with sharks is like you gotta know that outside.
Yes.
There's sharks.
I know there's sharks out there.
So
what is swimming? Am I wearing something? Am I doing something? What is swimming?
It's being used. Bro, wait, no, because half the time you can't. Because bro, they're gonna nitpick the whole shit. It's being
used. What is swimming
used.
with the sharks? What am I wearing? What am I doing? What is the
You're just being you, bro.
is going outside.
If you look good as fuck.
Swimming out like
swimming is going outside. It's being around other niggas.
No, there's big sharks.
That's crazy as hell.
And that's why I said that's like telling women not to go outside.
Wait, so
I had shorties that like they go outside, and I've heard people like I hear women say like, yo, bro, this and that and that and this, but then they like say for instance like Dion could be somebody she turned down, but then she choose me. That's the thing. It's like women be having these choices.
Yes, bro.
It's like, bro, niggas gonna pop at you regardless. You have a vagina.
My point isn't that though.
To that point though, it could all be based on her preference. Dion is a lighter skinned man. You're a dark skinned man. Yeah. Maybe she don't like light skinned niggas with dreads. Maybe she want to talk to a dark skinned man. If he starts talking to her and she's like, yeah, no, I'm not feeling you. And then she comes to talk to you. Maybe she just don't like something about him. It ain't what he said to her. It's just the fact that he's a light-skinned dude with dreads.
I just think, to your point, I think disrespect, like, I hate that women have to go through that for sure because that make y'all masculine like a motherfucker. That make y'all want to pop back at niggas. I get that. Disrespect, every nigga now on it that's watching this should know, like, bro, don't lead with disrespect. But that go for women too.
Facts.
Don't give disrespect. There shouldn't for you to be mad. If you going outside, you should know niggas gonna get at you regardless.
You outside and you know you look good. You should know niggas gonna pop it to you.
I don't give a fuck if 100 niggas pop it to you in one night. At the end of the day, that's what the game comes with. That is the game you're playing.
And if 100 niggas pop it at you, there's gonna be at least 5 of those niggas that be on some weird, goofy shit. Like you gotta just know that. You gotta just know that.
When 100 niggas pop at me. And don't come at me disrespectful. I'm gonna talk to 100 niggas. I'm gonna give them a conversation. But the moment they get disrespectful, I'm gonna let them know, don't come at me like that.
So at the bottom line, women got to be first because I feel like, because in this generation, I feel like women are very egotistical.
Let me speak for
because
women.
You might look good. You know, I feel like you're a humble person, right? I feel like you're humble. I feel like you're humble too. But there's women who look good and they outside. I know every nigga gonna pop it at me. Yes. So therefore, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you.
And those are the women that y'all continuously hit on. Yes, it is. Those are the ones that y'all be like, damn, she bad. I'm gonna go talk to her every single time. And then y'all get the disrespect from that woman, and then be like, oh, bitches out here got attitude, mad attitude.
There's a lot of truth in that. There's a lot of truth in that.
Every time.
There's a lot of truth in that.
Every time.
Truth in that, but that's what I'm saying. It's truth in that, but the only motherfuckers that be going after them shorties like that is the niggas that's like that.
Yeah.
No, it's the one
any nigga that's not like that is not going after a shorty that's not like that.
It can go this way, that way.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
I get you.
A nigga that's gonna go for a shorty that's extra thirsty like that, like that knows she gonna pop her shit every time she pop out. She extra out like that. She gonna get a nigga that's extra out. That's what I'm saying. Like, see, ain't no nigga that's gonna be a smooth. You ain't finna go for no shorty that's. You're not going for no shorty that's extra out.
So look,
that's my point. Not saying that we all bad niggas because we won't. Not saying we all bad niggas because we won't go for no shorty that's gonna pop her shit like that. Even if she look good or whatever, she a 10. But I'm saying like, she gonna attract the type of nigga that she being like. If she on 10, she gonna get a nigga that's on 10, regardless of what he look like or not look like because of his energy type shit. But with a nigga, if you gonna pop, that's what I'm saying. So when I feel like a shorty being disrespectful off the dribble is on 10 for especially if the nigga is not being disrespectful. Disrespect, you should approach disrespect when it's brought to you. Yeah. Other than that, nigga, you should not. It shouldn't be no. It shouldn't be no. You prefer this to happen or prefer that to happen. Like the nigga, no, we're not. That's the shit. Like,
but I will say to his point about just pulling up and saying what's up with y'all and getting barked on for saying how y'all doing tonight. That's so crazy.
Okay. Let me put it in perspective though.
I didn't mean to take it like that, but those two females were top tier. I ain't gonna lie to you. They was top tier. So I know they probably got popped at by 1,000 niggas that night.
But
and they had the little matching outfits on. They got the roses. They doing all this. They doing all this. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay. And they waited. I guess they waited for their Uber. They doing all that shit. So I'm like, oh, they lit. Like, what's the deal? I'm like, hey, yo, what's up? How y'all doing?
Yeah.
I promise you, I don't lead with disrespect. And I just think like we could talk like this.
Nah,
we know there's niggas who lead with the disrespect.
They be on that as soon as they
I was about to say earlier, we are three men that speak from the perspective of we're respectful guys that we approach women with respect. So when we approach you with respect and we get met with disrespect, it's like, what's going on here?
Okay, so back to the pulling up in the car situation. Like, I'm not gonna lie, y'all don't walk out the house and y'all aren't women, right? So 100%. Like every time a woman walks outside, like 9 times out of 10, if I'm outside, I'm not by myself. Like just because on some real shit, like I'm not I'm not an aggressive woman, but like I'm scared to go outside by myself, especially if I'm going out like to have fun or to go be loose with my friends or whatever, go have drinks or something. I'm not going out by myself. That's just a safety thing for me, right? So like a man pulls up in his car and I'm standing on the side of the curb. If he says, "Hey, how you doing?" I might turn around and be like in my head, I'm be like, "Why the fuck is he in the car?" But I'm gonna be like, "Hey, how you doing?" And then he keeps having the conversation if he keeps talking, I'm gonna be like, "You want to get out the car and talk to me?" Because I'm not gonna talk to you in your car.
That's what I was gonna say.
I'm not gonna be disrespectful. But at the same point, like
she said,
I'm not
how about you
having
get
a
out the car and come talk to you? That is what she
with
said.
you in your car. Because what do you want me to do? Get in your car? I get in your car. We sit down, have a conversation. Now you pulling off, and I'm gone. Like I'm not doing that. That's weird.
Moment because once again, before I met my shorty, right? Yeah. I spoke to this girl in the club. I'm like, "Hey, how you doing?" She's having a conversation with me. And I asked her for her number. She's like, "I'll give you my Instagram." And I was like, "But like, I want to directly text you." And she was like, "Respectfully, no." And I literally was like, "You know what?" Shook her hand, put my hand on her shoulder, and said, "You know what? I appreciate the respect. Thank you." Because it was simple as that. But like, of course, certain niggas, their ego gets shattered. And that's the thing about these conversations. There's a million reels and podcasts that everybody talks about men and women interaction. Bottom line, I think we can solve it right now. Women, get rid of your past, like heal your past trauma of niggas being fuck niggas and doing all that, and be like, don't meet niggas with disrespect, and men, don't come with disrespect. Just that, bottom line, you feel me? Because we could go over and over and over and over, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like as long as like, if I come to you and like, you look good, "Hey, how you doing?" "Hey, respectfully, I'm good." Cool. Don't feel like your ego is shattered. Just walk away.
I'm not gonna lie, that's how I do. Every time I like turn somebody down, like if they come to me and I'm just like not in the mood or like I'm not feeling what they look like or whatever, I be like, "I'm sorry, no." Like that's just
to that point. This is a little gem this is what I tell my young homies, and I'll tell anybody of any age. This is the best way to ask for the number. Don't say, "Can I have your number?" Ask her, "Do you give out your number?" Do you give out your number? Because if she says no, then she's saying, "No, I don't give out my number." Yeah. So that way your ego isn't bruised because she's saying, "I don't give out my number to nobody." Yeah. If she decides to give it to you, you say, "Do you give out your number?" And then she says, usually when I say that, I can only speak for me. When I say, "Do you give out your number?" and she says, "I'll give it to you." That's usually the answer I get. That's usually the answer I get. And so that way that everybody's ego feels great.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't like her.
And check this out. Even if she gives it out to every nigga that asks, but I said, "Do you give out your number?" and she said to me, "I'll give it to you," that makes me feel good. Even if I know you gave your number out to 3 other niggas tonight, you saying, "I'll give it to you," then I feel great about that. And if she says, "No, I don't give my number out," she's not saying, "No, I'm not giving my number to you." I'm saying, "I don't give my number out." So I say, ask her, do you give your number out? And that way nobody feels bad. Nobody's ego is bruised.
For sure.
She's saying, "I don't give out my number to nobody." It's not you. I don't give my number to nobody.
Bottom line, it's just ego, right?
Can I paint a different picture? Right.
Oh, you look familiar.
I have now decided that I'm not going to be out past a certain time, right? Simply because of the way I'm dealing with my life. Yeah. So I don't go out after a certain hour, and I don't go to certain places because I'm not trying to swim in no sharks, right? But I do go out to certain events where the sharks happen to be at because they like to swim in all the water.
Yeah, all the water.
Right? There are sharks in cold water and warm water and lake waters, right? So I'm in a lake and there happens to be a shark.
Yeah.
I need to know that there's a shark there. So I have set parameters. Now, to disclaimer, I do go out by myself all the time. I like to do things that I don't like to carry people with me to do.
That's fine.
Right? So I shouldn't have to feel like I can't go. As a female, I shouldn't have to feel like I can't go somewhere because there's going to be sharks.
Yeah.
That's a victim.
So,
let's finish. Let her
right.
cook.
So I like to ride by myself, and I like to set parameters that are going to keep me safe within those situations.
What's the parameters?
I don't stay out after 10, even if I am by myself.
Okay.
Right? I only go to places where I know that there's going to be other people that I might know there. So even if I didn't go with them, I'm not going to be by myself the whole time.
So are you like hoping that there's no sharks?
No, I know that they are. But what I'm saying is that I'm.
What do you do about
it? Even when I do go.
What do you do about it though?
I'm not swimming in the water.
So if
when
a shark comes up to you, so you're hoping to not be interacted by no sharks.
This is the thing about a shark, right? First of all,
you're in the ocean.
I feel like we're too deep into the metaphor.
I'm old enough now to know what a shark looks like, right? I can recognize them within a couple of questions.
And the one that likes you.
I can tell they all like me.
Okay.
All men want a girl.
I'm glad she said that. She know that.
Yeah.
Because if you give the attention to a man, they will take it, even if they weren't interested.
Well, what's giving the attention to him? What is
anything? I can get any guy that I want.
Just literally being there.
Yes.
Yeah,
if
just
I
being
smile
there.
at him and shake my hand,
You don't have to. You don't even have to do that. You can just be there.
That hard.
Literally just being around them. You don't even have to do that.
But I'm saying I'm 10 years older than her.
Yeah.
10 years older than her, literally on the date. So, well, not on the date, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And I've understood now that putting myself in certain situations creates certain scenarios. Now, it sucks that they are like that. But what I'm saying is, when I've created these boundaries, and there are still men out there who will cross them, that's what's not okay, right? I don't stay out past a certain time. I don't wear certain things, and I don't carry myself in certain ways. It doesn't invite any of those actions.
Makes sense.
So when those actions come to me, you are now being extra.
Wait.
You are going extra out of your way to be disrespectful to me because I'm not putting myself in any inviting situation.
Wait, hold on.
That's why I get upset if somebody comes at me in a certain situation because you weren't invited.
But you gotta know, we in 2024. Outside events is the waters. Period.
I understand that.
This right
I would
here,
just say
respectfully. Hold on, no, respectfully.
I'm gonna paint you the scenario.
No, respectfully. Flicks invited me here, right?
Yes.
This is an outside event. We got drinks.
Yes.
You're in the waters.
I was about to paint that picture.
Wait. Let me ask you this though. I was gonna say this because you know that because you know for a fact. Because I feel like the whole point is like understanding that like when you're out there that it can happen type shit. Not necessarily
What your point is that we need to understand it and be okay with it. We're not okay with it.
No, I'm not. My point is it's like my point is that's not my.
That's
Wait, my point isn't. Wait.
No.
Let me clear that. My point isn't that you have to be okay with it. My point.
That one needs to be turned on probably.
My point isn't that we're okay with it. My point is the fact that we know how to deal. We know how we understand it, and we deal with it. That's what I'm saying.
If a woman comes up to you and tries to harass you, all you have to do is Heisman her, and you will be fine. I can't Heisman
No, you can't do that because you're going to jail. You can't do that because you're going to jail.
That's not the point. The point is that you could defend yourself before something actually physically
For a
happens
woman, you can't. You're going to jail. You can't do that.
But respectfully,
do you understand what I'm trying to say?
As a man,
I know you're being a smartass, but do you understand what I'm trying to say?
I'm being for real. As a man, if the woman comes to me in the club and she grabs my ass and I turn around and push her, I'm going to jail.
You don't have to push her, but what I'm saying is you are strong enough to not feel threatened by a woman trying to come.
But I'm saying, how strong do I feel if I can't physically do nothing? You don't. How strong do I feel?
You can't just walk away from her. You don't feel like you can walk away from any woman.
Wait, so let me ask you this: can you not just walk away from any man?
No.
That's my point.
I have been grabbed by the arm by
okay, and at that point,
I cannot physically walk away from danger. That's what I'm trying to portray to you. Just because I know it exists doesn't mean that it's okay.
No, but I can't either.
You cannot paint the picture that we need to be okay with it. Just
wait. No, I'm not. My point is the fact that we can't. My point is the fact we can't walk away from danger either. If her intentions is to violate us, we have to accept it.
Yeah.
We can't have a response to it.
What she's saying is, if that altercation happens, you have the physical capability to get this woman away from you, to defend yourself, get her off of you, and escape. What she's saying is, a man is physically stronger than me, so if he wants me here, if he wants to grab me, there's nothing I can do because he's stronger.
We're talking about we're talking about a club though. We're not talking about you walking.
It's happened in the club.
No, for sure, but
Okay, my point is.
Hold on. We have to. I don't want to be this nigga. I promise I don't want. I'm team man all day. But we have to listen to women, bro. Yeah. They're saying they've been in spaces and felt unsafe and uncomfortable.
I am in a club.
We have to acknowledge that, bro.
I'm not acknowledging that. All I'm saying is that there's very much an other side. That's my only point.
No, you don't need to make a point against that is what I'm trying to say.
It's not a point against it. I'm saying there's the other side. There's men that feel cornered too. That feel cornered to harassment.
That feel cornered to.
That's my only point though.
To dogs, it's not the same thing.
Wait, so it's
have to acknowledge
that's that shit that is cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it.
I'm gonna break it down right here. She's not dismissing that point. Men get cornered too.
That's my point, though.
But no one's dismissing that point, Dion.
So then, what's the point? That's what I'm saying. What's the problem?
You're making it a man point. She's making it a woman point. But my thing is,
they don't have the same weight. Is all I'm trying to say.
It has the same weight. It has the same weight. It don't happen as much, no, but it has the same weight when it happens. It does. What? Yes, it. No, we're not, dude. It's not a gender thing, bro. When that shit happens, it happens. It's not about when it happens to a man and when it happens to a female.
But it's two different things. What happens?
It is, but I'm saying when it still happens, it happens. What I'm saying, you get violated, my nigga. It's not like on some, but she a female and I'm a man, so I'm not like.
It's different though.
It's different. I'm not, bro. I'm saying as far as society, goes, it can be taken different, cool. But I'm saying the act of it happening when you're violated, bro, you're violated. Mm-hmm. That's my point.
No one's dismissing that.
That's my only point, though. That's what I'm saying. So you arguing against what I'm saying is like, for what?
That's true. No one's dismissing that point. What the women are saying is when a woman gets cornered versus when a man gets cornered, the feeling is different. If I like, that's all they're saying.
Same scene, though. We're talking about in a club, though.
That's
bro.
what they're
saying. We're not talking about in general. We're talking about in a club.
We're talking about men and women. Let's just go into this. So if you're laying in bed with somebody and you're dating them, they're not your girlfriend yet, but you're dating them, and you see them text some other dude, how do you feel about that?
Wait a minute, hold on. So this is where shit gets
both sides. You're laying in bed, and either your dude texts another girl, or the girl texts another man, and you guys are in bed, but it's not your girlfriend.
I got
respond to that text.
Yeah, I got the question.
Okay.
But see, the reason this question is tricky is because it's 4 people sitting on this panel, and every one of us might define dating in a different manner.
It's not your girlfriend. That's the only rule. It's not your partner.
That's not your partner.
Yeah, but so for me, if I'm dating someone, we're exclusive. So we should be texting other people, regardless, point blank period. If we're just in the talking phase and we land in the bed together, cool, text who you want to text. I don't give a shit.
From talking to somebody to dating someone.
It's a conversation. I feel like everything is a conversation.
Energy level rises.
Yeah, energy, conversation, the way we moving together. If you land in my bed texting another person, I'm sorry, I don't care. Go do that outside.
What if you lay in his bed?
I'm not texting nobody in his bed. Like,
no, I'm saying you're laying in his bed and he's texting somebody else.
Then that's a conversation we just gonna have to have.
I feel like if you
because I'm not. If you want me in your bed, but you're texting somebody else, then have that person laying in your bed.
I feel like
I'm not going to be in no man's bed. I don't care if we dated in a relationship. If we're literally just talking and we're all just strictly talking business, like that's cool. Text you want to text, but if we're dating and beyond, and we're laying in bed, I don't care if it's your bed or my bed. If either one of us is texting somebody else while we're in the presence of each other, I'm not with it. That goes back to the whole conversation about answering the phone on a date. That's disrespectful.
So you see it. You're in his bed.
Yeah, I'm gonna address it.
And you gonna say something.
Yes, I'm gonna say something.
That's perfect.
So you saw it in his personal phone, and you see it. You're gonna say something.
If I'm laying in the bed with you, we're not laying on opposite sides of the bed. We're obviously covered.
Right.
You text somebody in my face. Come on now, that's disrespectful. I'm right here. Why not just talk to me?
Yeah.
But you gonna respond to somebody in my face? Like, hell no, I'm not going for that. No, I don't care what status we in.
As you should.
I'm here, we're cuddling. Like my leg is across your leg. I'm like laying on your chest and you over here.
Okay, let's
no,
okay.
I'm not doing that.
You ain't got your leg across him. I'm gonna paint a very clear and like realistic scenario. Your leg is not across him. Mm-hmm. You went to the bathroom, you went and got some water, whatever. Or y'all like watching TV and y'all not all hugged up like that. And like y'all watching TV, you in your space, he in his space, y'all not all hugged up, but y'all in bed together watching TV, watching a movie, whatever. And he on his phone, because people be on their phone in the bed, you know what I'm saying? It could be on Instagram, whatever. But like, you know what I'm saying, they lay down and they got it right here. They laying down and you happen to see that he's texting somebody else. You're gonna speak on that if you see it?
Mike, I want you to
that's a realistic thing.
I got you. How many times have you been in the presence of somebody like laying in the bed with them and y'all aren't close to each other or at least cuddling? And y'all watching a movie of all things. We're not I don't care if we sit on the couch. My leg is across you. My head is
every second. Every second.
Okay, so at what point are we not like this is a bed, me and Dion on the bed. He's over here, I'm over here, we watch the movie. We're friends. Hey bro, you want to come over and watch a movie with me? Cool, I just got this movie, let's watch it. This is what this is. But if we're laying in the bed or we're talking in a talking phase or anything like that, I am physically touching you. I'm a touchy-feely person. Anybody laying in my space, I'm touching you.
Okay, let's say you're not, okay. My initial scenario was y'all laying in bed, but because we're playing semantics here, and I'm cool with that. I'm not mad at it. But y'all not laying in bed. Y'all sharing space together. You're in either your home or his home. Y'all together. The plan is me and you are hanging out tonight. We eating popcorn. We off the charcuterie board. We watching a movie. Me and you are together tonight to watch a movie. Maybe y'all not hugged up, but y'all are together watching a movie. And he's in his phone, and you glance over and you happen to see like Jasmine, Jessica, Samantha, whoever. He's texting another woman.
Samantha.
I just threw some names out. You glance over. You're not trying to be nosy, but like, you know what I'm saying. That's how I am. Like light movement. I'm not trying to be nosy. I'm a look. You know what I'm saying?
That's nosy.
No, it's just a natural reaction.
I am nosy.
That's what everybody that's nosy says.
But it's really a natural reaction.
It's just natural.
But you look.
Yes, I'm gonna address it.
In the moment, you're saying who are you talking to?
In the moment.
And that's not your boyfriend.
I don't give a shit. You're in where we chose this night. We talked about it. Hey, on Thursday night at 7 p.m., you're gonna come over. We're gonna watch a movie. We're gonna have popcorn. We eating off the charcuterie board. Blah 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 blah. At 7 p.m., my phone is going on Do Not Disturb. Cause why did I invite you over here at this specific
That's
time
that sneaky
to hang out
shit.
with you,
No,
and then start texting another man on my phone while
Niggas
you're
is
in my
dogs.
presence? Like, come on, that we're grown. Like, if you want to do that shit, then you should not have came.
I'm with you.
Like, don't text nobody.
What? What if she asks you an important question? You gonna reply? What are you talking about?
An important question that can.
Oh, I'm not gonna. Let me leave because she asked me a good question.
Anyone on your phone is not somebody else that you're dating. It's just a friend, but it happens to be from the
A girl.
Okay, if it's just first of all, I don't.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you get a text, you see the text,
Yeah, it's
but
just
it's
from,
just a friend.
It's your mom.
Well, the mom is different because it's usually labeled. But if it's a friend and it's a female and it comes on the phone,
If it's a friend and it comes on my phone and she's asking me a question that's not important, I'm not picking up my phone. Cause why?
But what if it is?
My friend can wait. Cause 9 times out of 10, I already told her like,
What if it is important?
Such and such is coming over. We finna do this.
It's your friend. That's the boy. He call you or he text you. You reply to him.
We already know how JMitch feel. He said, "Cut all that off. I'm your nigga. Cut all that off."
No, but my thing is like if I'm laid up with you, I think respectfully, if I'm laid up with you and you're asking me who I'm texting, whether I'm a liar or not, like I should tell you. You know what I'm saying? It's just respect and it deads the energy. And like I'm saying, whether I'm a liar or not, like on my past days, like young days, but you know, certain niggas, that's just real shit.
I love how you keep protecting your current.
No. I'm just saying, on some real shit. Like, say if we laying up and like you see me texting, and it is enough. We could go a million different ways. Respectfully, like if you see me texting, I feel like I'm trying to protect your energy, so you don't think I'm throwing it off. Like even if I'm texting another shorty or not, I'm gonna tell you like, oh my bad, I'm gonna turn my phone down. Now if another shorty's texting me, sorry, I'm with another shorty. But if I'm not, like I'm gonna still protect that. But and I'm answering 2 different type of energies. Like if I'm fucking with you, like yeah, that phone is away. But at the same time, even if I'm fucking with you right at this moment, it's just respect because I wouldn't want you to not be paying attention to me. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So if another shorty is texting me like whatever, and it's like whatever, I'm still gonna be like, you know, yeah, that's not it. I'm gonna show time.
He can wait. Like what is so important that you gotta answer your phone in this moment? Because the movie is what maximum 2.5 hours.
Yeah, we're not watching that.
Like
not facts.
Exactly. Who's making it? If we like being realistic, who's making it through a 2.5 hour movie if we fucking with each other? We probably didn't get through.
Even more reason why you shouldn't be on the phone.
Exactly. Like, even if you got other shorties, even if you got other people on your phone, I think respectfully in that time, throw your phone to the side. That person could wait. You could even if you is a nigga in that lifestyle or a female in that lifestyle, you could be like, I was at work, whatever the case may be, to the other person. You know what I'm saying? If you are with somebody, that's just, if I'm sitting here texting you and texting other girls, that means you're a bobo, and I don't care what you feel.
How you feeling, Dion?
That sounds like a DJ answer, honestly.
How you feeling, Dion?
The bobo thing.
Yeah, if you're a bobo, like if you're a bobo and you're sitting here and I'm texting other females, I honestly want you to get out of here. Like, and I'm not a disrespectful person, so if you pick up on that, I gotta go. All right, yeah. I do got work. They just called me in, or so you know what I mean? But like I said, we could answer a million different answers, bro. Everybody.
So how you handling that? You chilling with her? She pick up her phone. You look, and it's Mike JMitch, the next nigga, and she texting whoever, and she hanging out with you, and you happen to see that.
I'm leaving.
You getting up and leaving? You gonna say anything, or you just?
No, I probably won't say nothing.
He doesn't talk, remember?
What do I need to say? There's nothing for me to say.
No, respectfully, if I know I'm over there on that, I'm staying. Get what I came for. I'm not gonna lie. You can text. You can be texting Flicks, DJ, Dion, Novi, all the dago niggas. Fuck. I've been in that situation before. No cap. I seen a shorty like a FaceTime come from a nigga I know, and I care. And I've been in another situation where a homie called while I'm in the cheeks. Not a homie like my homie. That's
but somebody I know, somebody familiar with, yeah.
She called. She's like, "What the fuck is this nigga calling me for?" And I was that, bruh. I don't care. I came to do that. You know what I mean? Like it's different.
Okay, so let's say you like this shorty. You think about her being your girlfriend.
Yeah.
And you see that.
Yeah. Okay. If we on that type of time, that's out. That's out for sure. And I think
what you mean it's out? You clipping her? What you mean it's out?
If a nigga called her,
yeah,
she got to be on that type of time.
No. You see her texting another nigga while she with you.
Oh yeah, I'm gone. Yeah.
You not dealing with her no more?
Yeah, for sure. Not dealing.
Are you gonna end the night as it was, or are you walking out like?
You gonna get what you came for and then not talk to her no more? Or like
I'll get what I came for and I'll talk to her. For sure. You can't. Yeah, I'll get what I came for. I'll for sure go ahead, smack her quick, and exit doors.
Let me ask a follow-up question.
I'm not mad at that.
In the table here. If you guys found out that a girl is treating you like a booty call, how do you guys handle that? How do you feel about that?
Give a fuck.
You don't care?
In this day and age, if I didn't have a shorty, if I'm being treated like a booty call, if that's what I'm on, I think like you get to a point where you don't really care for sex unless you have a connection. Like I'm not gonna stick my, you know what I'm saying, in you if I don't have a energy behind it. 100. You know what I'm saying? Like I have to have an energy behind it. Like you can look good and all that, but your vibe has to really turn me on. So like if you treating me like a booty call, it like. If it's just sex, like I think we can all say like sex alone is just not enough. Yeah. You got to be a good person, and then like if you're a good person, like, you're gonna be. I'm attracted to you, so it's like it's gonna be more than that. So if it's just sex, you can't treat me like a booty call. I don't want to be a booty call. You can't just call me for sex, like hell no. Nah. And if it's that, like if it's just a booty call, like I'm just gonna be on some like, bruh, it's dead energy. Do you really want to be? Do you want to go exert yourself in the dead energy? Because once that sex is over, you like, bruh, I'm gone. You gonna. Silent ride home, you know what I'm saying? Like you like, bro, this shit.
Because sometimes getting up in there and get up out of there is the best way to do it.
But that should be hard. Like,
I don't for you to say that at all, based on the way that you talk.
But that's why I put the prerequisite on it that like this is the girl that you like her. You thinking about like, you know what? I think she could be my girlfriend. And then that happens.
I've never really met a girl that I like that only treated me like a booty call. I can't, so I don't know. But if that has happened,
we did move to the booty call question. I was still thinking about like if she texting somebody else. We did move to the booty call thing.
So if I liked her and she treated me like a booty call, personally, I just have to charge it to the game. Just as a real nigga, charge it to the game. But then I would cut her off. Like
put that up.
I can't because my thing is like if you treat me like booty call, it's other niggas there. It's the other nigga that might be that you having number one as your phone. Because I don't think any girl that only wants sex from a nigga. From every nigga, like just only one sex, she's not up to par in life. She's probably fucked up in the head, all type of shit, do drugs, whatever, no job. You know what I mean? All type of shit is going on.
Damn.
No, it's something.
I'm with you.
You get what I'm saying?
There's plenty of women who are getting their own and still just want sex because they're jaded. So there is that.
Nah, she's still crazy. There's something wrong. If you're only,
there is something wrong, but she doesn't have to.
No, it has to be crazy, but there's some type of trauma.
The fact that you saying she's jaded means something's wrong.
Yeah, there's some type of trauma.
She doesn't have no job. There's plenty of women who got
he's
their
saying
own.
something's wrong.
I'm just saying no.
Attach themselves because they've been burned.
Nah, something is off.
There's some trauma. I think as mature men like us right here, right? If a female calls you just literally wants sex, maybe one time you knock, but multiple times is like
you'd be like, nah.
Look,
yeah, like I'm just cool. Or you'll probably deny it 3-4 times, and if she calls you again, you're like, fuck it, it's Saturday night.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Like, if that happens with me and the shorty, I'm squeezing. Like I'm squeezing the fuck out of her.
Yeah, and if she calls you 3-4 times after you, because like you go like you like a female call, you like, bro, I'm recording a show right now, got my kids right now. I'm at the basketball game right now. But she call you a 4th time, you want some dick, I'm coming, drop it off and gone. You know what I'm saying? If she's not persistent, just wants dick, like if she's attractive and it's like that, I guess.
Right. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Especially that fourth time she said she got 2 bands for you.
That's real. That's real.
Look, the only reason I'm saying this is because Gabrielle Union made a show about this. But she literally was a high-powered woman who had been burned, and she didn't want to attach herself to anyone, so she would just date men and then hook up with them and then leave them alone.
You don't think she was paying them?
No, she wasn't paying them.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. I'm not hearing none of that shit. Mike, she was paying some of them niggas, bro. You don't think she was paying? You don't think she gave money to some of them niggas?
No.
You got me. That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all are crazy, bro. The type of nigga that she likes.
I think a lot of the niggas was like, that's Gabrielle Union.
I'm gonna hit
Bro,
it.
but okay, I understand that, right? But think about the type of nigga that she likes. You
gonna make Gabrielle Union pay you?
Bro, think about the type of nigga that she likes. Bro, think about the type of nigga that she likes. Y'all thinking of, I get y'all
You
thinking
don't
about
want
it.
D-Wade no more?
Y'all thinking about it from one side of the spectrum. Bro, think about it from the other side. Think about the type of niggas that she like. She not gonna like no rinky dink whatever type nigga. That's my point. The type of niggas that she deal with, the type of niggas that she deal with is gonna be a nigga of value. That's gonna be like, okay, well, me fucking with you. I know it's not gonna be like we like actually
Or
together
not,
or
though.
actually
What if Gabrielle
rock
Union is
with
a
each
very
other.
open person? What if she was just outside and she just see a nigga attractive?
Listen,
To your
no,
point, I get what
listen.
you're saying.
Listen,
Go ahead.
in the show, she is not Gabrielle Union.
Oh, it's a show or is it real life?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's a show. She did a show where she was like, she was in the news. I don't remember what it's called, but she was like a newscaster person.
Yeah.
She was a high-powered woman, and she was so burned that she didn't want to date anyone. And she would hook up with these men who wanted to date her, but she didn't want.
No, I was Kerry Washington.
It's Kerry Washington.
And you're actually like how we would feel if we was one of those.
Yes, listen. So she is a high-powered woman, and she just wanted to hook up. And when men would want to date her, she would be like, "Nah, I'm not interested." She would hook them all the way up. I remember this very clearly because I was like, "I'm totally gonna do that when I get a dude." She would have a towel warmer, so when they were done, she would give them a towel to wipe themselves off. Right? Like this, she was totally thoughtful. She would make dinner. She would do all the shit, but she didn't want no boyfriend. So if you are one of the dudes that she's calling on whenever she gets off her 14-hour day and she's like, I just need to get it off, because there is a dialogue for women now that they just want to be in their sexual empowerment and they just want to hook up the way that men would and don't want to have any attachments. So if you are one of those dudes with a high-powered woman who takes care of you when you come over, but that's all she wants from you, are you okay with that?
No.
No, I'm gonna be like, "Bitch, fuck you. You're weird. Get your
Ain't no nigga of value gonna respect no shorty that move like that. Like, no, bro.
They were all high-powered men and they were all agreeing with it.
That's a show though. That's not reality, bro.
It is reality.
No, it's not. In reality, that shit don't happen. I promise you, it don't happen in reality.
Like if a shorty did hit me on that type of time, respectfully, like I'ma just be like, you have a lot of trauma you're dealing with. Like,
Wait,
and
that's
I'm
not
not
the
even
same.
gonna tell her that though. I'm gonna just be like,
Are you gonna hit it?
Yeah, I won't say that.
if
That's
it's not
not
weird, if it's like the leading up.
That's not to say a nigga ain't gonna crack. We talking about as far as a nigga taking it serious and respecting it.
Like no, like leading up to it. If she's putting me through a bunch of bullshit, like
She's not. She just calls you when she's off work. She's like, hey, come through.
I'll probably hit it, and if it's fire,
She gives you some pussy and she gives you a towel to wipe
and it's
off.
fire.
Yes.
If it's fire, I'm gonna hit it, and then like, yeah, I can respect
After a
that.
while-
I don't think no.
She gets up to go to work and she's like, you can leave whenever you want. There's coffee on the counter.
You're asking if we're gonna take that serious or if we're gonna fuck with her.
You're acting like if a nigga's gonna feel some type of way.
She gets off work.
Yes, a nigga is, but that's what I'm saying. A nigga's gonna do that. Yeah, a nigga's gonna do that.
Like a nigga that feels the type of way
That
that.
was the question.
I talk one at a
Yeah, a
time.
man's gonna do it. A nigga that feels any type of way, like, damn, she not. I'm texting her or
Hey,
there,
put
she
me
not
up too,
texting
bro.
back. Any nigga that like that is soft. And I can say that.
No, a man is gonna-
S-O-F capital T.
Yeah, men is
Soft.
And that was the
Like
scenario.
Eddie Murphy in life. Soft. Capital T.
If anybody, you ask anybody, they know that the odds of a man is gonna be more of a booty call than a female. If you put on a scale, I would think men fall more under that than females.
I 100% agree. I just wanted to hear you guys say it.
You think, hold on. You think men are more open to being booty calls than women?
Yes.
Yeah.
100.
Yes.
Women don't want
The only reason why, wait, and that's not even
100%.
the only reason why I say that. The only reason why I think that is because women care about what other people think more than men do. That's the reason. It is. So if not because like that's how they feel, that they think that's how other people feel. So yes, women are going to be more like prone to like, oh no, I'm not like that. No, we're not going to do that. No, that's not the case. versus men that are like, okay, cool, we just fucking cool.
There's a lot of truth in that. Because in my late teens and most of my 20s up until I met my ex-wife, like boyfriend number 2 by Pleasure P, that was my thing. that was the position I played. I'm gonna be boyfriend number 2. The first one you don't really seem like he don't know what to do. Yeah, call me, pull up, cause I ain't gotta do everything your boyfriend gotta do.
Yeah.
All I gotta do is be nice to you.
Yeah.
Satisfy you, and you gonna be happy. So yeah, and I don't think like now like it's become more like acceptable for women to be like, nah, I'm a side chick, you know what I'm saying? But like, I don't think, to your point, I agree with you. I don't think most women will be okay with being quote unquote girlfriend number 2. Yeah. Whereas like I know like me, and I know like at that time, me and a bunch of niggas I knew that was like, I'm cool with being that. I don't want a girlfriend. I'll be your boyfriend number 2.
So have y'all ever had a female where y'all was smacking and y'all caught feelings?
Yep.
But she wasn't on that?
Yep.
Nah.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever.
That's happened to me.
And you know what's crazy though?
Oh, as a matter of fact, I lied. It happened one time. I wasn't smacking, but I caught feelings, and then she like was like, "Oh,
you wasn't smacking though."
I wasn't smacking though, but that was like we just wasn't smacking because it just
this nigga never had. It's like that's foreign. How you catch feelings and you're not smacking?
She was a real female. That's way after I started having sex. So like I caught feelings for her because
low key, it do be like that. Yeah, you do meet some females that's like. Yeah,
she was solid. Like we just ain't never had the opportunity to have sex. Yeah. But then what had happened was she just instantly cut it off, and I was like, what's the deal?
Nah,
so I guess I did.
I would say in the sense of that, yeah. There's been some shorties that I ain't cracked that like they like cut it off, and I'm like, damn, like, but that's all for like how like perception and shit like that, like how they think a nigga move, how they think a nigga. But see, I'm not the type of nigga to like go behind trying to make up for what you think I am type shit. Like I'm not gonna prove you wrong. Like
you say
the feelings that was there to his point. With the feelings that was there, was that like I like her and I want to keep dealing with her, or was it like I didn't get to crack and I want to crack?
No. She was one of the. She was a real one,
bro. Like you see potential. You can see potential. Like that saying when they say a nigga know what he want as soon as he. That's facts. A nigga gonna see potential in you off the dribble, or he not gonna see potential. He gonna be like, oh, this somebody I can just play with, or they gonna be like, damn, this somebody I can't play with. Like you gonna see that off the dribble type shit. Like
so, like me, like I think my mom always told me when I was young, look at everything spiritually. Because that's what we are. We're spiritual beings. Yeah. So real quick, like I don't want to go. I don't want to go into preacher mode.
Do your thing.
I be the preacher. You can do it.
Like, but the real quick, like that was the first moment. I was like 23. That was the first moment I knew. Like, if you got a shorty, do not play with her. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if you really got a connection with her, you know she's the one, and you know, like, don't play with her. If you're gonna play with her, don't like get. You know what I mean? Because like that was one moment where I was like, okay. Real quick, like I fucked with her, but then I fucked another shorty type shit. Mm-hmm. Like, but then I try to not thinking of it. I come back to her, and that's when it went flatline. And I had to think about it. Like, she didn't know she had no clue. There's no evidence. She don't go about nothing. Yeah. She just spiritually, her spirit is probably like that nigga not on that with you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I had to really think of it. Like, bro, why did she go cold on me like that? And I'm like, bro, you just fucked another bitch 2 weeks ago. You don't think spiritually, like her spirit and the spirit, like, you know what I mean? Or whatever, God sent her on another alignment than your, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that was my moment, was like, yo, bro, like, cause I couldn't pin it on anything. I didn't slip up nothing. Yeah. And she was in a whole nother city. And I'm in, like, I lived in Dago. So when I was in college and I was up there, and I'm coming back. I'm like, there's no way. So spiritually, it was just like, bro, when you got so this is a message. Like, when you got a shorty, you don't, you don't, that's that intuition. Yeah. Cause like when you got a shorty, you don't want to play with her, do not play with her. Cause leading into intuition real quick too is like, I remember I was dealing with a shorty. She had no clue who my ex was. I linked with my ex thinking nothing, we gonna get there, whatever. This motherfucker goes, finds her Instagram, and me and my shorty just randomly, we was at a place, took a picture of the same shit. The bitch sent 2 of the screenshots from her page and my page. How the fuck you know where this girl's?
Bro, out of nowhere.
Yeah. She has no clue. I never said her name.
Well, that's not intuition then. Women are detectives, bro.
Yeah, but that's intuition though.
That's not intuition.
No, but no, the thing is, bro, no, Flicks.
Okay.
No, hold on, real quick, because
They do investigate,
bro, no, because like
Y'all
no,
be
investigating.
on that like a mother.
But the thing was, what gives her the clue of I'm chill, like,
Listen,
I hear you.
you know what I'm saying? So in her head, she's at home.
Feel free to jump in, Jasmine.
Yeah, my bad.
Go ahead. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go.
Let him finish. No, I'm
gonna let it go after that. Like, what makes a girl at home? Because spirits is real, bro. We're spirits. We're spiritual beings living a human experience.
100%.
What makes a female? This nigga's with his ex. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker screenshotted me and her Instagram, and I'm walking, da. What the fuck? Hold on. And I'm like, so those are the two moments where I knew, like, yo, if you have a shorty, don't play with her, period. Don't play with her.
Let me answer that, because Jasmine will testify to this. When you make a connection with a man, especially once you're intimate, which is why I stand on the fact that it needs to be between two people only, when you are intimate with a man, you have now created a bond with that person. As a woman, we have this special thing that happens that now we can tell when you breathe different. Yes or no? Yes or no?
You gotta, we on a podcast, you gotta vocalize it.
Listen, we can tell when something's off. You will text me, and if the text is off, I don't care what you think you're saying, I can tell by the way you wrote that message that it's different. And it might not be anything that's super big, but it's something is off. Are you in a bad mood? Did somebody set you off? Did something happen? If you're next to me, you breathe differently, I'm like, why is your breathing off? And it sounds crazy to you guys, but
especially if, like, that person that we like, if we feel like they talking to somebody else and now you're upset for no reason, and like you start breathing like you got heavy breaths and shit, like,
yes,
like, what is wrong with
you guys don't know, but when you are doing something that's off, whether it's with another girl or with your intimate personal life, because we want to know about your life.
I ain't gonna lie, this happened to me. I swear to God, this happened to me. I was with somebody, and we were like working on a relationship, whatnot, whatever. And for some reason, I just had this feeling that's like something is off. Something is very off. I don't know what it is, but I don't want to be here. And like we were just in the same space all the time, right? I swear to God, I literally seen a message pop up on his phone or whatever. We were watching TV. And the message goes away, so I'm like, okay, whatever. I take mental note of the number. I'm good with numbers. So as soon as I seen it, I already got the number memorized. The very next day, the same number pops up again. And I'm like, okay. So I Googled the area code, Florida. I'm like, okay. So now it's
this is where the investigating
detective.
Now I'm like, all right, what's going on? He goes to the bathroom. I'm like, who is this? Okay, cool. So now it's a conversation. Who are you texting? Like, who's that number that popped up? Now it's automatically a lie. Like, wow. Like, why does it matter? Blah, 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 blah. Like, I just want to know who you're texting. Cool. Then it becomes, I already know who you're texting. So you're going to lie to me? Oh, it's a childhood friend. Childhood friend. Okay, cool. Childhood friend, but you're from Virginia. This person is in Florida. So try again. Now it's more stories. Okay, cool. Now the truth comes out. You're texting another woman. You trying to be in a relationship with me. Nope.
Yeah. That's you being way too deep about the shit. I feel like women that do that, you play yourself. You know the surface of what the fuck the shit is supposed to be or what it's not supposed to be. Keep it at a surface level. When you go deeper than the surface, you really just playing with yourself. Like, cause then you really just offer assumptions. You're going based off what he's doing and what you feel like he should or should not be doing. You're not going based off of like actual dialogue. You guys getting to a point and you're going based off that. Like, you could start there, right? But I feel like once you go deeper than the surface, at that point you lost. You just lost in the sauce. You got to stay at the surface with this shit. Like,
I feel like what you're explaining, I don't think it has to do with gender roles. I think like once you're energetically like combined with somebody,
I was saying
you're gonna feel you're gonna feel the energy is off or not. So
That's what she's speaking to. That's what she's speaking to.
like it's a woman thing. It's not. I don't think it's a woman thing. I think it's a man or a woman thing. Like,
you missed it. What I was saying is, once you've been intimate with someone,
male or female?
We are not content. Like, we are not connected to you. So
Male or female, right?
Huh?
Male or like it doesn't matter who feels that way.
You explain that because I didn't know that you guys could tell that it was the other way. Yes. Honestly.
Wait, let me ask you this.
Let her finish her point.
That was crazy. You just said you didn't. Wait, you don't know that men. You didn't know that until he just said that that men are like.
It's a fair question.
Yes.
There's no way in hell there's no way.
Listen.
Wait, I'm not trying to put you on the spot. No, I'm not trying to put you on the spot. I'm really not. But you're telling me that he literally just woke you to the fact that men are into it with the women that they're sexual with?
Yes. Literally 100% just woke me the fuck up.
Before you keep going,
I do, baby.
Jazz, were you aware of that?
I do. Very good.
That men like
With the women that they're sexually involved with.
Yes, men can be the same way. I think men ignore theirs a lot more than women, but women listen to their intuition more often than men. But men
Can I ask a question?
That part.
Can I ask a question to that?
Men ignore theirs.
Let me ask you a question. Why do you think men ignore theirs more than
men
women?
are more logical and women are more emotional.
Meaning like men are more understanding, right?
No, I don't mean it in an understanding way. Women can be understanding. I think men are more logical in the sense of they're not gonna listen to some voice in their head as like, oh, your girl might be.
But why not?
Because
why wouldn't they?
Men think more logical. Men want to get proof. Men want to do the hard work. Women are gonna sit with their thoughts and start investigating and put 2 and 2 together.
Okay.
To get to the.
Can I critique that a little bit? Wait, I agree with you. But can I critique that a little bit? It's not that men are okay with doing the hard work. It's not that men want to do the hard work, right? It's the fact that we're okay with doing the hard work, knowing what the possible outcome could be.
Women know the possible.
That's the that falls back into our intuition. If we have an idea of what this potentially can be, I have no problem with putting in the hard work.
And see, y'all. That's what I'm saying. Y'all are potentially coming to an outcome. Women's intuition already gives them the outcome. Yeah. We just want to figure out if our outcome in our head is factual or if we're just like going crazy or thinking something that is not even relevant.
Before Deanna answers that, how often is that intuition accurate?
Most of the time.
Most of the time it is.
Give me a percentage.
So I would say, like, realistically, if you in a sound mind, I would say probably about 70% of the time is accurate.
I agree. I can rock with that.
About 70%.
For women,
I can rock with that.
I can rock with that. Because I'm gonna say trauma, past trauma is a motherfucker. Like I've been with a female where I know I've been on like, hey, I'm with you. I'm not fucking around. After my whole little spiritual moment of not fucking with, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if I'm locked in with you, I'm locked in with you. But then women get to tripping. It could be my mama calling. Who's that? You know what I mean? Where you going? Why do you stop doing that? That's irritating. Because your past trauma is kicking your ass.
Oh, for real?
Of past
trauma. Shooting you.
Like people always say, like heal your past trauma. You don't necessarily heal your past trauma.
No, you don't.
You find ways to
cope with it, yeah,
or to get around it, or to get through it. So when a woman's intuition is going off on something that is a past trauma, maybe she's trying to find a way to deal with it, or maybe she's trying to not engage with it in the way that she would have if she was suffering from that past trauma.
Do you think that, like, do you think that women need to find the ways to cope before getting into a relationship?
That's what I was just gonna say. Do you feel like I was just gonna say that. Do you think it's appropriate for them to do that when they talking to a nigga?
We're not gonna put this on women because I feel like men and women should both figure out ways.
Bro, we talking about women right now.
Let me talk.
We're not doing that. Like don't bring up niggas when we talking about females. We talking about females.
Since we talking about women, yes, women should find ways to deal with their trauma before they enter in a relationship. And that goes with dealing with one person and moving to the next person too, because any relationship that you get into and get out of, you leave it with some type of trauma, whether it's good or bad. But in the same sense, men need to do the same thing too, because men bring trauma that they don't even know they have sometimes to a relationship, and that can cause an issue to a woman who has worked on her trauma and has found ways to deal with her trauma. So it
of course that could happen too.
So yes, I think people in general need to deal.
I think the yin yang to that
before they get into a relationship with somebody else, because you never know what your trauma that you're dealing with could trigger my past trauma, and it could come back off of something that you did
But I think
before you go, we coming right to you. I think that exact what you just said, like your trauma is impeding on, like I'm trying to deal with my trauma, but what you're bringing is impeding on the trauma that I'm dealing with. I think that's the biggest like discrepancy or the biggest problem that men and women have today. I think it's the trauma that women have and trying to get past that and trying to receive men that are also dealing with their past trauma of like women that either like they approached them respectfully and they got disrespected, or like whatever comes with that. I think that's the biggest disconnect. I think the two biggest things that are the two biggest discrepancies that are with men and women in dating today is, number one, I think is that women today are self-sufficient and make their own money and have their own things, and they're expecting men to meet them with their own things. And so that and
we ignore all that shit.
That creates a discrepancy. And I think that the second biggest thing is what you're speaking to right now, is like, I'm trying to get past, I'm trying to deal with whatever trauma that I have that I'm trying to get past, and I'm trying to deal with that. I'm actively trying to work past that. And now here you come, now here this man comes introducing exactly the things that I'm trying to get past. And you know what? You're introducing things that I've already dealt with. So I'm not even gonna cross that bridge, because I've already seen that before. And to Dion's point earlier, and also to JMitch's point, it's like, well, how do you know what's really going on unless you have a conversation with this man, unless you go on a couple dates and talk to this man and figure out and determine what he's talking about, or what he's doing, or what he's going through. But again, I think the discrepancy is like women are like, you know what? And I think this is the real big problem. Like, men don't want to hear that, but I think this is a real thing with women. I think women are like, you know what? I acknowledge that that's something you're trying to work past, but I don't have the time or the space to deal with you as you work past that. So
you're saying women do that?
Yes.
They're saying they don't have time to deal with men to go through their trauma, or men don't have time to deal with women to go through their trauma?
I think women are saying, I acknowledge that is going on with you, and I respect that. I'm not disrespecting you. I respect that that's going on with you, but I don't have the time or space to deal with that. So I'm going to go meet a nigga that doesn't have that, and I'm going to meet him without that, and I'm going to build with him.
Yeah.
And I think men are like, but I'm a good nigga. I got some trauma in my past, and I'm trying to work through that. Yeah. But I'm a good nigga though. So meet me where I'm at and help me work through that. And I think women, and I think women are saying, my nigga, I've done that before, and I tried that before, and I got my heart broken, or I got beat up, or there's some trauma based on me trying that before. So I'm not crossing that bridge again. So I'm gonna meet a nigga that does. I'm gonna make my speech more better than that. I'm gonna meet a man. I don't want to keep saying a nigga. I'm gonna meet a man that doesn't have that in his past. I've dealt with that before. You know what? I have trauma. You have trauma. You know what? We both have trauma. Let's try to work through that. Yeah. And I think women have done that a couple of times, or even if it's just one time.
No, I think women.
I agree, but I think
that's the women's biggest struggle.
I think the struggle comes from, I've tried that before, and this nigga broke my heart, or this nigga beat me up, or I have some type of trauma trying to deal with a man that has that type of trauma. So I don't want to cross that bridge. I'm not gonna cross that bridge. So let me meet the man. Let me meet the man that has all his things already solidified, so I don't have to cross that bridge. That goes to our point earlier about a woman saying like, I'm ready to meet a man that has a job, that has a car, that has his apartment. Like, I got a car, I got an apartment, I got a good job. So I'm ready to meet a man that has all of those things too. Because I tried to date a man that didn't have those things, and I got my heart broken, or I have trauma based on trying to deal with a man like that. So I'm off of that. I'm not trying to work on a man. I'm trying to date a man that has that type of trauma. So let me meet a man that doesn't have that, so I can move forward with him. Yeah. And I think that's fair. Because I think men do the same thing. Like, I don't want to meet this girl that's got all this baby mama trauma, that's got all this. I dealt with a nigga that didn't blah 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 blah. Like, I'm sorry, I dated a woman.
Those are two different things.
That's what I'm saying. Hold on, wait. I was just gonna say. Let me. The only reason why I say those two things are different is because you can't compare where you don't compete. Like, you can't sit there. You can't say material things is the same as like where somebody is mentally, because it's not the same shit. Like, just because a nigga don't have this or don't have that don't mean he not there mentally type shit. Because a lot of times, a lot of niggas will get overlooked because they don't, or what they have versus what they possess type shit.
We just had this conversation.
Does that make sense or no? Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, a lot of times the niggas get overlooked because of what they have versus what they possess. So you could be, like I said before, I've said it multiple times, being broke is a mentality type shit. Like, so you could have it all and mentally be fucked up. Or you can not have shit and mentally have it all together type shit. Yeah, type shit. So I feel like the acknowledgement of that shit is what I'm saying. Like, back to your first original point. The acknowledgement of knowing where you're at and what you're doing is the most important thing and the most valuable thing, like to start with, period. To think that it's about something else or anything else that has to do with it, you're shooting yourself in the foot. You have to be acknowledgeable of where you at and where the fuck you trying to go first, period. And I feel like understanding that, you would know, like, nigga, I'm in the waters where the sharks is at. You will understand, like, I'm in a situation, like, you understand how to handle shit then.
So hey, you have a fuck buddy. Is that a whole face?
No, a fuck buddy's not a whole face. Because it's one person. I'm okay. No.
Can I paint you a scenario? Let me paint you a scenario, and you agree with this or not? Okay. So this is a real story. You cannot judge me. Okay, I was really young. So I met this guy.
You were a hoe. That's fine.
I was in my whole phase. Disclaimer: I was in my whole phase. Okay. I met this guy in the club, and that night we hooked up. It was fun. Now, in the morning, I woke up and I realized what he looked like, and I was like, I'm never going outside with this man ever.
Wait, you realized what he looked like?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
But if he looked good, would it change your?
Let's not cap. We've all been there.
We all been there.
I've never been there, gang.
Okay.
Well, you better than us. You better than us.
Let me finish my story.
Go ahead.
Let me finish my story. Okay, I was very young. I had been with a boyfriend for 4 years, and I was in my newly single whole phase. Okay, I meet this man, we hook up, and it was amazing chemistry in the bedroom. I wake up the next morning and I look over and I'm like, oh shit, I'm never gonna go outside with this man.
What is amazing chemistry?
In the bedroom.
He ate your coochie?
I don't remember, but I remember that it felt good.
That's what I'm saying, like, amazing. Like,
chemistry is crazy.
It was just really good. It was really good sex, and I was happy enough to stay over the night. Is what I will explain, right? I woke up in the morning and I was like, I'm never going to go outside with this man, but he had good weed and good sex. So I made a deal with him, and I was like, what if we do this once a week, every week? And I set a date. Every Thursday, I would go over to his house, we would smoke weed, and we would hook up. That was our deal. I was still hooking up with other men at the same time, but that was my daily Thursday. Every time someone would be like, you want to go? I'm like, nah, I got something to do on Thursday. And I did for like 4 weeks, and then I was over it. But I was still in my whole face. Do you not define that as a whole face because I went back?
That's for sure.
I define him as your fuck buddy within your whole face.
It's a whole face. It's still a whole face.
But she was in her whole face, though.
Yes.
Yes,
for sure, whole face.
You were exactly.
Three.
So the only reason I define it as a whole face is because you were still fucking other people. You're fucking other people, but you're still fucking him.
And you ain't getting no money out of it?
But you were still in a whole face.
You didn't get no money out of it?
If you're fucking one person,
you fucking on a nigga that you don't care about, you all.
I got everything.
I think I like your definition.
You got a mic on? Yes, it was on mic.
No, if that happened one time. No, but if you keep going.
I care about it. Fuck somebody.
You crazy, nigga.
No, I care about it.
No, that's crazy.
Get my little shit off right here in the
enough time that I started to care, but I just knew that I would never take him out in public.
Yeah.
That was just where I was at the time. Let's be real.
Okay, that's cool. But I like your first definition. I like your first definition of the whole phase.
Yes.
And I think, but I like personally, like I want to ask y'all, like as men, like do y'all can y'all label back when y'all was like on the whole phase?
Yes.
Because I don't think I ever was in.
I was never in the whole phase, bro.
I think every woman I fucked liked me, and I liked her to an extent.
Every
it was like
woman I
just had to
deserved it.
Yeah, facts. I think
Just get that shit up just to get.
It's not about her. It's about what you was on.
I don't. But like
It's
the
not
thing
about
is,
her.
But great question. I'll give you a question. So you never wanted to see what the pussy is about to see what she about?
You know what? You know what's great? I have done that, but
Yeah.
I have done that, but that's only after she convinced me to be interested like that. It's never been like off the dribble. Like
I can think of bitches
and that's
cool.
to go back to like
my bad, not bitch. But.
Like that. I don't. That's what I'm saying. Like if I lust for a shorty, I gotta know what I'm lusting for. I'm not gonna lust.
And that's weird because in this
lust
generation,
ain't like not knowing.
Yeah.
That's liking something. Like you like what you see, but you don't know what it is. But it look nice.
But but my thing is like if you know if a female today, right? If she's on that 3-month period, are you waiting? She's like, yeah, I'm not fucking you for 3 months. Yeah, 90 days. Exactly.
If I like her like that, yeah.
You gonna wait 3 months?
I'm not waiting.
If I like her like that, yeah.
What makes you like her? That's my thing. And her pussy is trash.
What makes you like her?
No, crazy. That's crazy. No, that you could like her. Well, what if her pussy is straight garbage?
Trash. What if at 90 days you hit it
Make her be good? You don't think you can?
I don't got the time to sit there and teach you left to right.
You can make
you could coach her up. That's crazy.
You think you can make a nigga who is 4 inches feel like 10?
Yes.
No, the fuck you can't. That's
Let me clarify.
Wait. Before you go, ask your question again. What you say?
Can you make a nigga who's 4 feel like he's 10?
Yes.
You can't make a 4.
Well, she feels that way. She can feel that way.
That's what I'm saying.
She feels that way.
Like anything is possible.
Yeah, like she feels that way. You can't compete.
Anything is possible.
Yeah, you can make her feel like.
Let me stop. But 10 inches hit different than 4. Let me just tell you that. On all spectrums.
Wait, pause.
On all spectrums. Pause. Look,
pause.
Different than 4, man. It's not the same. Well, let me just say that. It's not the same. 10 is not 4.
You gotta pause that, bro.
It's not.
Hey, if Cam and motherfucking May see this shit, nigga.
You feel me?
Oh my god.
Let me clarify.
It's gonna be the thumbnail.
I've had somebody. Let me clarify. I had somebody who was 3 inches, and it was not okay, and there was nothing to do with it.
Goodness gracious.
But he did tell me, and I thought he was joking. He told me he had a small thing, and I just thought he was joking, and the chemistry was amazing between us.
You're just a good person.
No, and when it happened, I was just like,
a good person.
You weren't lying, and then it was over.
I've seen one of my homies. I've seen one of my homies.
Hold on. Before you go, you said
Yeah, because I don't like.
you was like, oh shit. Before you keep going, I need clarity. She said he wasn't lying. Oh shit, and then it was over. What do you mean it was over?
He said he was very small.
Was it bad?
And the chemistry between us
Was strong.
was awesome. So I actually went through with it.
And you got fucked.
In the act, I was like, oh, you weren't lying. And he was like, no, I wasn't.
Was it good?
No. There was nothing to do.
But why though?
So why'd you fucking me?
No, wait. Why wasn't it good? Why?
Let me say.
Why?
There is a point where there is just not much to work with, right?
So he pulled his dick out and you still proceeded to fuck him.
No, he didn't pull it out and I looked at it. He pulled it out and put it inside me. And then I realized it's nothing there.
So you didn't look at his dick before he put it inside you?
Do you
She just owned that. She's not looking at it.
Are you there?
So you let him put a 3-inch dick inside of you?
No,
Pause.
I didn't know that it was until he
So
said,
what happened? You was lit like.
Listen, think about the way that it goes down. When you're hooking up with somebody, you're kissing, you're
You ain't sucking dick. Pause. I don't want to get too far.
Think about the way that
Did you ain't start the engine before the car gets to driving.
Listen, think about the way that things go down when you're hooking up with somebody new.
My nigga JMitch is crazy.
You start like,
But that's real shit, though.
You're undressing, and you don't always, as a woman, you don't always go to touch it. They do what they do, and then all of a sudden,
That don't make sense.
You're
Every single woman I know goes.
Yeah, you're a really good person. You have a good spirit. Because I've seen women. The reason that my point was like,
Most women go straight to.
it wasn't a pause.
I
Hey,
don't always go to touch it.
but
I've been with plenty of women that didn't touch nothing and they didn't know what I was working with.
hey, they're getting. Hey, look, I said in my song, if you're not on that, you got to go. Like we have to see that. I have to see that. But that's just me though. I don't want to get too deep in it. But no. But to my point was like, she's a good person because I've seen women disrespect my homie because he was little man. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I've seen it. Like they went, not I've seen it
because he was a little man.
But yeah, like she came out running out the room.
No, facts.
Fuck that. I've seen women be disrespectful to niggas. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then I asked my woman like, yo, like, no, I don't want to get too deep, but like at the same time, I know like women like
To be completely honest.
So you're fine with a 3-inch then?
No, I wasn't. But you didn't tell me.
That's basically what she said, right?
Because you went through with it. It felt good.
I didn't believe it. I thought
No, did it feel good in the process? Did you feel something? Was you in the?
Is that the chemistry between me and him was amazing.
So you was fucking the spirit.
Yeah.
You wasn't fucking the nigga. You was fucking the energy. You was listening to Casey and Jodeci. You was in the mood. You was, let me touch you. That's what she was vibing. At that, yeah. I really wanted, she was vibing in the morning. She was like, yeah, that guy. You wasn't, you was fucking pure ego at that point. You wasn't fucking no man, yeah.
You was
3 inches is
you was
crazy.
smashing straight potential.
Yeah, your potential, like, yeah. Dreams and wishes, hopes. And you was, you wasn't fucking no man.
No, what I'm saying is
Pause.
we have to get to the app. The bitches that we were making out, we started to get to the app. And then when
my stomach hurts.
I started to hear him sound like he was doing something, and I was like, are you there? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, you weren't lying. And then it was like, no, damn.
With this shit.
Oh man.
So how long did that operation last?
I'm going to say
that operation.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Literally, I'm going to say like 5
So y'all can't. I thought big dick. So. Oh, but he told you ahead of time that it was small.
He did, but I thought he was joking. Because
And your point is that it all hit the same?
So you thought he was a grower, not a show?
Your point is that it all...
I thought he was...
So he had big dick energy, but it was a lie.
Yes.
It's false.
Yes. That is exactly
Oh,
it. He
man.
had big D energy, and it was not true.
And your point is the size don't matter because it's all hit the same.
Well, no. My point was that there are certain things that you cannot work with, but most of the time, if somebody has something you can work with, but they don't know how to work it, you can educate them on it. So what I was
So you couldn't work with it?
Because what I asked was if he said if it's bad pussy, you won't fuck it, but I was like, what if you can just teach her?
Nobody got time for all of that.
Hold on. Let me ask this. So
I like her question. Hey, after you ask yours, go back to her question.
If he was this guy that was 3 inches, pause. I don't even feel comfortable talking about that.
Yeah.
But this guy, if he was everything outside of sexual, if he was everything you needed him to be,
No.
you would have been able to look
He
past.
can't be everything that I need if he can't be everything that I need.
Okay, yeah, see.
Okay.
Hey, she had a good question though.
Okay. Go ahead, Jazz. What was it?
I just want to know how you define bad pussy. Like,
Lazy.
I just told you that this
Lazy, you don't show up. You show up not wanting to work.
No,
You don't want to work.
and that motherfucker be beatboxing is not.
I've always wanted
Yes,
that.
beatboxing, yeah. Farting and all
Stop
that.
playing.
I used to be correct. They are not
Dry.
the
That's
same.
dry.
Okay, we're not saying.
That's
That's
air.
what I'm saying. Like pussy is the love. That shit beatboxing is not good.
First time is crazy. No, first time is crazy.
Huh?
First time fucking.
Having air?
Yes, bro.
I never really. I had that one time though.
That's
And
literally.
you know why you had that one time?
But she went. But then again, like
Was that with the shorty?
nah, hell no.
Those was some whatever shorty.
Yeah,
right?
but the thing is
She
though.
had just cracked another nigga.
Nah, the thing is,
That's what I'm saying.
so certain females just don't be turned on. Like, you feel what I'm saying? You gotta turn them on. That only happened one time.
Okay.
But no, hold on, wait, hold on. She asked.
Specifying.
Yeah, okay, I got it. She
Go ahead,
asked. She
Jasmine.
said, how do you define bad pussy?
Yes.
If you're showing up not ready to work, you don't want to put in no work, right?
Defines a bad employee.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much. You don't really want to work. You're not enthusiastic. I don't think necessarily it has to do physical. Obviously, if you're dry, that's on you. And if it's like stinking, all that type of shit, that's automatic.
No,
you feel me?
facts. Yeah.
That's automatic. I think even a woman knows like that's automatic. But if you're not ready to work, some girls, they be cute as hell and just want to lay there. That's yes. That's bad pussy.
No, I ain't gonna hold you. Wait.
That's bad coochie, bro.
We're asking a man what it is.
I ain't gonna hold you.
That don't describe
Yeah,
We're asking a man what it is. You can't speak for a
Are
man.
you telling
We
me
asking a man.
That can sit there.
make no work at all?
Yes.
If we come to you and ask what bad D is, then you can answer. We're asking a man what bad P is. Yes, but we're not there yet. We're asking men what bad P is. Let them answer though. Let them answer.
Hold on, but what you say? What you saying?
If she gonna sit there and take it, nigga, that's
No. Like the thing is, taking it. Like, okay, we're gonna get deep. We grown, right? Post this after 11 p. I don't know. So, but look, if you're taking it like TMI, but she's like arcing it in the position she's taking that point. That's different. Because like
you ain't gotta say TMI. Speak openly on the podcast,
She
bro.
arcing that motherfucker. She knows she look good. She throwing that thing back.
Yeah.
She taking it. That's different than just laying there and just sitting there. I don't want to do nothing. That's what I mean. What I mean is like.
Wait,
what I mean.
You're telling me that you guys have encountered women that just lay there and don't react.
Because they don't know. Because like either one, it's either they just like are like sexually embarrassed. Like they look good, but they just like never really.
Yeah.
They don't know how to express the sexual experience.
Yeah.
Like some girls like can lay there and throw their leg up, pause. Like they can throw their leg up and be like, it's all types of energy. It's energy. Some girls really just lay there.
How can you lay there and take it and not
okay, let me ask you this.
It happens.
They just don't have. They don't have confidence.
It happens.
No, wait, let me ask you this.
Go ahead,
Have you ever like seen a nigga and you like, damn, this nigga look like his sex is amazing. Like he look good, he whoop whatever the case is.
Yeah.
And as soon as it happened, you like, damn, that was low-key airball. Like I thought it ain't gonna be this.
She just said it.
And it ain't got none of
the jalapeno dick nigga just
before
said
she
it.
answered. And what he's saying, it don't have nothing to do with pause.
No fact.
It don't have nothing to do with how big he is.
Yeah.
Nothing
It's
to
just
do with how
about
big he is, how he look.
It got to do with his performance.
Everything. His performance was just like, damn nigga, what? That was it?
You just said you had a jalapeno. You said, are you
I've
moving?
never had a big size perform badly. I've only had the little one encounter.
Okay.
You perform bad, you just trash.
Yeah. Okay, but that's crazy. But
I've never had a big man.
Okay. But so bottom line,
for a man, that's vice versa. That your shit is wet, you can literally not go wrong. Like.
Nah.
If your shit is wet, nigga, I don't know.
But that's the correlation. That's the correlation.
No, it don't matter.
Because what she said, that's the correlation. Because what she said, I've never had a big man not perform.
Because if it's big, you gonna make it work. You're
So
like,
Dion,
you can't do this. Let me just.
Okay, so Dion, if she's wet,
Yeah.
okay, so she's wet, but she don't suck dick and she don't want to get in the
Oh, no,
art position. She don't want to ride dick.
Let me emphasize. If you freaky, you can never go wrong with being freaky.
Thank you.
If you showing up to your job,
not one of the words. That's what I say. That's the bottom line. You showing up, not one of the words.
You know what your job responsibilities are. Come here and do your job.
Ready to work.
Come here and do your job.
You know, yeah. X, Y, and Z needs to be handled. Like, period. Like, bottom line, like, if she doesn't want to suck dick, like, I don't really suck dick, I do. I hate that answer. Secondly, like, I hate that answer. And I don't understand why you don't want to ride dick. I don't understand why you don't want to ride dick. And then it's just an energy, like, some girls just be like, yeah, okay, you want me to do what? Like, huh? Like, no. Like, tell me what you want. Like, we could both be on that.
That's what we not talking about that last week. Like, let me know what you, like, come to me with the smoke and I'm going to give you everything plus more of what you asking for. Like, whatever you coming with, I'm going to give you what you asking for.
Yeah.
But, nigga, I'm not the nigga, like, you got to, I speak when I'm spoken to. I ain't the type of nigga to just, like, pop it off to you.
I can do that.
Unless you really popping it to me. Like,
but bottom line is,
if I get to a certain point and I'm faded, and like I said,
you can get
females
that,
being females,
if I'm
you got
faded,
yourself around me enough, like
you'll pop it.
Like you want me to pop it to you, I'm gonna pop it to you.
I get you, yeah.
But it ain't gonna be like, well, to go to our point earlier, I ain't gonna overdo it. Like I'm gonna pop it to you, and you either gonna get with it or you not.
Okay, do y'all like, not do y'all like, of course you like the pause, but it's like if a woman like, bro, I don't really suck dick. That's a deal breaker.
No, bro, that's a deal breaker, bro. You
what about y'all? Do y'all? I can't even. I don't want to disrespect, but like that's a deal breaker. Okay, is dick sucking like that's mandatory, right? Yes. Okay.
That's how you initiate sex, gang.
Okay, wait, time out. But is it no? Hold on, wait, because dicks. There's two different ways of dick sucking. You could just suck a dick, and I'm talking about sucking dick hot tool. It's hot tool, goddammit. That like to me, I hate when I have conversations like intimately with a woman like this, and some women think it's like, okay, you acting women. Like, no, like at the end of the day, it's a confidence thing. If a woman is if a woman is really sucking dick,
nigga, you're trying to put my whole body in your mouth, like.
It's a confident thing.
It's not mandatory for me.
Bro, listen
for real.
And I'm gonna say this just because
because I'm not finna. Every woman don't get. I'm not finna.
Wait, hold on. You're not finna what?
Wait,
hold on. So he asked I'm not finna 3 times. You said what?
Every woman don't get that, right? But if you do decide to give a woman that, you gonna give her that. That's what I'm saying.
Wait, what?
That's my point, bro.
Finish your statement.
Finish your statement, Mike.
Dion, stop. Finish your statement. The whole thing.
Everyone. I'm not eating everybody. I'm not eating everybody.
No. I didn't say eating. I said
I'm not. I'm not. Bro, sort that nigga out, man. He not here to speak for himself. Sort that nigga out.
I'm dead.
Sort that nigga out. I'm gonna speak for me. I'm not going down on every woman I have sex with. I'm not.
Yeah. So if you don't go down, she's not sucking your dick.
It's not mandatory for me.
We're not doing that. You sucking dick regardless.
It's not mandatory for me.
Yeah.
I'm not hearing that. Whether I'm going out or not, you sucking
dick regardless. You have to. That's normal to me. That's like kissing. That's like kissing to me. That's the same.
Listen to the.
It's like giving a hug.
Nah, that's fine.
You gonna give me a hug, bitch? Give me some head.
Listen.
If you gonna get a hug,
A woman who is into having good sex will be into sucking you.
Fair.
Right?
Fair.
Now, the only stipulation here is being that intimate by putting you in my mouth. I need to know that I'm the only one. Because I'm putting myself fully at risk.
Some women don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah, some women.
Like some just want to just like give it to you.
I'm telling you now.
We
outside, since we're talking about this, outside of the whole phase, I am not putting my mouth on that unless I know I'm the only one.
Okay, but
before y'all go.
No, this is fair because I'm not putting my life at risk if I don't know for sure that I'm the only one. Let's do it.
Your life at risk?
Yes.
That's what I was thinking.
You're just sucking some penis.
Yeah. What if you have something and all of a sudden it's shit?
Like at the end of the day, I feel like if a nigga's penis is red flag, you can see that before you put it in your mouth.
Yes,
okay, I don't know. I never had nothing like that, so I don't know.
You cannot.
I don't know.
Silent killers out there that you
Like
know.
what?
And the only reason why I feel like women fall under that umbrella is because they break rules for niggas that they like. So you could see a red flag and still be like, oh, well, I'm still gonna do it. Niggas don't do that.
Yeah.
If it's a red flag, I'm not going. It gotta be green, or I'm not.
Facts, because I don't see how you cannot see if a nigga
That goes
dick
to my point.
is gonna fuck your face up.
Between the two women that are in this podcast tonight, we are not breaking red flags.
Okay, respectfully, has that happened to you?
If you like a nigga,
are you against
Gotta be one at a time. It gotta be one at a time.
Exactly.
but that's not what I'm saying. I'm not
But
saying
what
that-
makes you not want
That's
to?
not to go against the fact that if I do, I'm going to give you this another way.
If you like a nigga and his dick don't smell like pizzas and cream, you're not gonna suck it. You still gonna suck it if you like him.
If it doesn't smell good, no.
If it don't smell good and you like the nigga.
No, I have to be in love in a relationship for your shit not to smell good.
If you like a girl and her cat don't smell good, you gonna eat it?
Fuck no.
I'm never gonna eat it.
Bro, it's different than women and men.
Oh, that's different. You say you don't eat it, period.
No.
You say you don't eat it, period.
In this group of people,
Facts.
I'm telling
That's
you
how I
right
feel.
now,
Unless she bad.
That's how I feel, bro.
Unless she bad.
She bad as fuck. Yeah,
She bad.
I don't care how bad you are.
No, I get that, but like if she
I don't care how bad you are. If you're not,
if you bad and your shit is clean and everything, it smell good, everything you out the shower, I'll
You
eat it.
never seen somebody that looks so good, you like, yeah, you probably.
I'll eat it. If you look
You
good,
never seen a bitch that like, you probably taste good.
for sure. And you're my type, everything is about you, yes.
You like, bro.
And you popping it?
I want to see how you taste this shit. At this point, nigga, put your jump in my mouth.
I've never thought that.
What?
I've
You
never
never-
looked at a man and said,
crazy.
you probably taste good.
No, I looked at a shorty and said, for sure, like, bro, jump in my mouth.
But dick and vagina is different. The thing about dick and vagina is like, dick is like an outside source. Vagina, you fluids, everything is involved. So it's different. Like Nick Cannon explained it. It's entering and breaking. We're entering, men is entering.
check this out.
Women is breaking.
If you're not, if you're not my girl,
you're not getting your pussy ate.
I'm not eating it.
No,
That's facts. I say that 95% of the time. Like, and that's
100% of the time for me.
because like some like
100% of the time.
But that 5% is very rare. And like I said,
100%
she has to be
of the
bad.
time. My nigga said, we need you over here. We need you over here, Bills. If you're not my girl, you not only my shorty, I'm not going down there.
Who's your celebrity crush? Who's your celebrity crush?
Yeah.
You don't have a celebrity crush?
Fuck out of here.
Not one.
Okay, who's the baddest celebrity you think? Who's the baddest celebrity you think? Not your crush.
Beyonce.
Who's the baddest celebrity you think? Rihanna, Beyonce, whoever. Who is it?
Rihanna, nigga, you ain't turning out. Rihanna wants you to eat her pussy, you not eating it?
If
Rihanna
Rihanna
wants you to
tell
eat her
you
pussy.
she gonna let you fuck, but all you gotta do is eat her pussy, you ain't gonna eat it?
That's 95% of the time.
That's Rihanna.
That's 5%.
That's an outlier. All these girls out here not Rihanna.
No.
You said something about like the end and someone explained this perfectly.
Come a little closer so we can hear you.
He's like, you can always watch this stuff, but 5 niggas keep putting their hands watching.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said.
That's what he was saying.
Entering and breaking is different.
It's one of those, like, I agree with you too. Like, if you're not my girl, like, you got me.
But 5% of the time you don't meet a bad one. But
like that.
okay, but not no one night stand. Not no one.
I don't.
Not no one night stand though. You met her, you kicked it the first time.
If you're not my girl, I'm not eating it.
Suck it. That is disrespectful.
You said what?
You are not going to eat it, but you expect her to suck it. That is crazy.
Nah, that's mandatory.
Wait,
That's like going to practice in layups. That's gonna happen.
Nigga, that's like going to practice.
What's the name?
What?
Zoe, have you ever seen an NBA team warm up?
Yes.
They're in layup lines, right?
That's the same
It's
shit.
mandatory.
Let 'em go,
That's what happens
let 'em go.
before a game. You gotta get down there.
You got to.
You gotta get down there, or else the engine's not gonna get started up. How else the engine gonna get started up?
Y'all not getting up if she don't suck it? That's what y'all saying?
Most of the time, yeah. 90% of the time, we're not gonna get up if you don't suck it.
Call you back.
I'm gonna say that. 90%
Not me.
of the time.
If you look good and I want you for the night, I'm gonna be ready to go. I don't need you to suck it. If you look good,
I can't get
and I'm ready to
started.
go. Hey, listen.
I can't.
I gotta know it.
Yes.
I gotta know it.
I can, but I don't want to.
You are in high maintenance.
No, I can, but I don't want
The
to.
reason is because I know that it could look good and it could be completely horrible.
My thing is, of course I can, but I don't want to. And I had this is a true
Right.
story. I've
Okay.
literally had a female where it's like, yeah, come on, let's have sex. I'm already bet. She was like, you have to get your dick set.
He said, yeah, come on.
And I was like, yeah, like, come on, stop playing. Like, and she's like, look, I really don't say, no, you know what I mean? I'm like, but I'm like, look, you don't gotta go crazy. Like, you don't gotta go crazy. Like at this moment, cause she was cool, but I'm like, this is regular.
And you can edit this out, okay? But if we're being totally real, what if you do that and she just spits on her hand and starts going to town? Is that gonna help?
Nigga, what?
That's it,
How far are you playing with
She's
me?
kissing you while she's going to town with you. Is
bro.
that gonna help?
Put your mouth on my penis, man.
He said, what are we talking about right now?
Put your mouth on my penis.
What are we talking
Like
about?
at the end of the day, like I think that, like I said, I think that's just regular. Like you don't even have to go no fucking. You don't even. Yes, it is. You could go 10, 15 seconds. Just go real quick. Yeah. Fire me up. Get the crowd started. Start clapping at the crowd. Get the yeah. You gotta do the wave. Yeah, you get in the energy going. Yeah, now turn your ass around, nigga. Now let me go to work. Yeah, now I'm hyped up. You don't gotta go back. Yeah, it's all good. I think that's regular for me.
Getting on your head and playing with it is
It's childish. Like, do you want a nigga to stick his fingers in your coochie and just get you started?
There's a difference between you. Are you putting a condom on it while she sucks on it? Because how are you protecting her from whatever the fuck you're doing?
All right.
Exactly.
All right. Subject change.
Yeah, we too grown for that.
Subject change.
I put no
We not even finna go down. We not even finna go down. We not even finna go down there.
But hey,
Yeah. We not.
Wait, suck your dick.
No, we not.
Sucking dick with a cock.
Listen. We not even crossing that bridge. We're not even crossing that bridge.
SpongeBob meme?
We're not crossing that bridge. We're not crossing that bridge. I already know what comes with that. We're not crossing that bridge.
No, don't cross that out.
We are not crossing that bridge. hard subject change. All
Hard
right.
subject change. All right.
I want to ask y'all.
Let's
So,
finish this.
what's something? This probably be our last topic. What's something that you've learned? I want to say as a kid, but learned like not even as a kid. What's something you've learned that you have to unlearn? That you had to like change? Like this is what I believe. This is what I know. This is how I'm supposed to move. But as I've gotten older, I've understood that like, you know what? That's BS. That's not the right way to move. I got to change things in this scenario.
Just
What's
in
something
general,
you've learned that you've had to unlearn? In any scenario, I'm not saying in dating, in anything. What's something you've learned but you've had to unlearn?
That the world is not real.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is like, me and Dion, we grew up playing basketball together, right?
Uh-huh.
We were both talented players.
Right.
Did any of us have Division I scholarships? But we can compete with anybody, right?
Them niggas,
My
yeah.
point is, opportunities come from where you're at and where you're placed. You know, some people might name it destiny. You know what I mean? You grew up in LA, you were the same age as so and so you put, you know what I mean? But what I had to unlearn was like, you're not, yeah, how do I say it, bro? Like,
take your time.
Like we're products of our environment.
you're products of the environment, but just because you don't pan out to be what the world expects you to be doesn't mean you're less than what that is.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I used to think like, oh, the fact that I'm not here, I must be a failure. I must be different than other motherfuckers. You know what I mean? This person is shining at this level, and I know I can do exactly that. But I have to unlearn. Like, I'm no different than this man. I look at everybody right here. Mm-hmm. LeBron James, the greatest people in the world, who we can all come to agreement, like this person is this, that, and the third. Like, we can give them their flowers because they are amazing at what they do. But just like he wakes up every single day and makes a choice to do A, B, and C, just like I can. You feel what I'm saying? So what I had to unlearn was like, the world doesn't owe you anything. Whatever you is what you are. And like, whatever you wake up and do is what you do. Yeah. No matter how the world perceives you. Million followers, millions of dollars, doesn't matter. That person doing, I used to say back then, just because you're not top 10 in the nation don't mean you can't work as hard as the top 10 in the nation. So basically what I had to learn was like, I don't care if all these people is shining and doing X, Y, and Z. I'm still the same as just these niggas, even if I'm only right here in a perspective world. You feel what I'm saying? So that's one thing I had to really
100%.
over, especially over the past couple of years, because I used to get real down on myself like, bro, I'm not even, ain't nobody paying attention to me. I'm over here in this small little circle and the whole world, you know what I mean? I had to really get over that, like, nah, as long as I do what I had to do, I'm good. So that's one thing I had.
That's
to do.
real.
And I'm glad you answered that, because I'm having that conversation with myself over the past couple of weeks. Like,
I feel like you do though, for like just going into that next level, like we was talking about when we was talking about like niggas going into that, like that next stage, like that next level. I feel like that's a part of it. Like, type shit,
growth,
like
yeah.
Maturing that growth.
Mature,
shit,
yeah.
I understand, like, all right, like you kind of like mastered the nigga 20 between
The 20 years, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Between like the 17
Yeah.
and 20, 25 year olds.
Yeah.
You mastered that already. So it's like, all right, what's next?
Yeah.
Like what I got to go into next. Not as far as like problems, but more like challenges. You know what I'm saying? Like what are my new challenges in this new stage that I'm in type shit.
What's your specific lesson?
What did you have? What did you? Yeah. What did you have to unlearn?
Just understanding that like hurt people. Like understanding that like a lot of times like even though like it could be like the person that I least expect like to do some shit like that. Like I can't really like tie like what they do. Like I can't really like judge them on what they do. I can only base them on like where they at in their life type shit. Like you know like that saying that says like you like. It takes one to know one type shit. Like, so I feel like anybody that like causes harm, tries to cause harm or like pain towards like me, is experiencing that and is living in that same shit. So I feel like just me understanding that will help me deal with a lot of situations in the better life versus like me dealing with my trauma, because like that'll take me to like, you know what I'm saying, like. That's easy to do. Like does that. So I feel like the challenge is like understanding that like hurt people. So like a lot of times when you feel like somebody doing you wrong, it could be because they feel like they doing wrong. They being done wrong too. You know what I'm saying? So understanding that could give you a perspective on like your next step, moving towards them type shit. You know what I'm saying? So that you don't feel like you take the wrong.
Fact.
I like that. I like that.
You have to unlearn.
I like
I'm a
that.
single parent, out of the military, in a new town. What's your rule?
Pass me the
I mean,
cocoa.
I think several scenarios on
Okay.
that. I think the biggest one that I've learned from growing up and becoming an adult and interacting is
I don't want to bench over there.
how the way I thought you're supposed to treat men and the way, I wouldn't say the way you really supposed to treat men, but you know, I feel like I had this conception that I want a man to treat me the way I would treat myself. But that is not the case. Like, men are gonna treat you how
They want
they
to.
feel like they want to treat you. And women are supposed to treat men the way men want to be treated, not the way you want to treat them or how you want them to treat you. You know what I'm saying? That was a big lesson for me. I had to learn that.
That's what's up. I like that. That's you the first one I've ever heard say that.
Mike, rap.
I think I had to unlearn that. Like I've early on in my life, like looking at my parents, like my dad. I won't even say that. Like my parents are like very like. I was about to sound not to big my parents up, but I'm gonna big them up. My parents are very like respectful and like upstanding and like treat everyone with the utmost respect. And as a kid, seeing that, I was like, that's how you're supposed to move in the world. Not even though like my parents are very like religious and like they're church people. That's what I tried not to say before. But like early on, I based it on like, okay, they treat everyone with respect because they're Christians and they're church people, and that's how church people move. You know what I'm saying? But as I got older, I started to realize that no, they don't treat people like that because they're church people. My parents treat people like that because they're respectable people, and that's how everyone is. That's how everyone is. Everyone, like my vision of adults was my parents, and my parents treated everyone with the utmost respect. So when I moved in the world, I was like, I gotta treat everyone with the utmost respect, and I do still feel that way. But I had to, I don't want to say unlearn, but like retrain myself to understand that, yeah, you do gotta treat everyone with the utmost respect when you meet them, like on your first like meeting with them. But I had to unlearn that. All adults, and it sounds very naive. I acknowledge that. What I'm about to say is very naive, but I had to unlearn that not everyone treats everyone with the utmost respect. Because my vision of adults was my parents and their friends, and my parents and their friends treated everyone with the utmost respect. And I do still feel that way, but I initially, as becoming an adult and becoming an adult, I felt my initial like thinking was that like everyone is like that. When you go out, when you go out in the world, everyone is gonna treat you with respect when you meet them. Yeah. Everyone is gonna acknowledge you as the upstanding, you know what I'm saying, respectable human being in the world.
And then when you find out they don't.
And I had to unlearn very quickly that everyone's not like that, bro. Yeah. Even if like, and not just because they're not church people. Yeah. Because like my dad is a pastor. My mom is the first lady. Yeah. And so it's not even just because they're church people. Like I had to unlearn that not everyone moves through the world giving everyone that they meet the utmost respect. There are some people that move through the world that's like, no, bro, I've been mistreated my whole life. So I got a shield up. I got a block up everywhere I go. So I had to learn that. I was about to say most people. Let me just say a lot of people. I won't say most people. But a lot of people move through the world with their own traumas. And they feel that I've been mistreated and I'm not finna let nobody mistreat me. So I got this wall up, I got this shield up. And so when I move throughout them, that kind of goes to y'all's point about women, about women. So I had to learn that like a lot of people move through the world that I've been mistreated. I've been disrespected. I got trauma in my life. So when I go outside, as soon as someone does something that I don't like,
on that,
I'm finna let them know that I don't like that and you don't treat me that way.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say that you shouldn't do that or that's a bad thing, because everybody's trauma causes them to do something. And I'm not going to say that you're wrong in that, because your trauma is your trauma. But I had to learn that not everyone comes from love.
Yeah.
And not everyone comes from happiness.
And respect. Yeah.
And not everyone comes from respect. And so a lot of people, respectfully, a lot of people come from being mistreated, come from being not loved properly, come from not being respected. I like James, it sounds extremely naive, and I acknowledge that. But I legitimately, early on, like in my early teenage and my early 20s, I legitimately moved through the world expecting everyone to treat me with respect because I meet everyone else with respect.
Yeah.
So I had to learn very quickly. Like it literally, as soon as I hit college, I had to learn that like people no, people not going to respect you because they don't come from respect. Yeah. People not going to treat you right because they don't come from correct treatment. I had to learn that very quickly. And it was like, damn, like what the fuck? Like I grew up in a house that there was a lot of love in my house. And I grew up in the church. There's of course, there's people in church that don't have the right intentions, but my interactions, I had love in my house, and a lot of people that I met in the church, they met me with love and respect. And so I felt like that's how everybody was. Because even when I went elementary school, and I grew up in Southeast in the 90s, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of, like when I went outside, I got respect because I met everybody in respect. As I got older and I started to like go in different places, and I was like, whoa, like, nigga, what?
Yeah.
You think I'm lying? The first thing I say, you think I'm lying? The first thing I say, you think I'm trying to like get over on you? You think I'm trying to backdoor you? You think I'm trying to mistreat you? That was legitimately a real like, whoa, what? People really move like this outside? Because I legitimately came from, I move with love, I move with respect. So I had to unlearn that a lot of people, even if their genuine intentions are to be respectful and to be like loving and all of that, a lot of people don't come from that. So I had to learn that like, nah, people not going to treat you right. And just because you're a good person, people not going to treat you like a good person just because you feel like you are. Right. I had to unlearn that. And it's still a thing that like I still deal with. Yeah. Because I still feel like when I move in the world, like when I meet you, Jazz, I'm going to meet you with respect. Off the rip. If I've never met you before, I'm going to meet you with respect. And so when I get met with disrespect, I'm like, what is going on here? Yeah. Early, now I fully understand. Yeah. But early on, it was like, what is going on here? I got genuine intentions when I go outside. So why are you talking to me like this? Why are you treating me like this? I genuinely had to unlearn that a lot of people don't come from love. Yeah. They don't come from respect, and that's just how they are. Yeah.
And that's what I mean by like the world isn't real. Like to tie in with you and not to go too long, but when you can't, remember they used to say expect the unexpected? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like I expected to get a Division I scholarship. Like I thought that. But like we're all humans and everybody operates within their own little world, and however they perform when we're all interacting is based on how they believe. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I mean. It's like just the same. I feel like we saying the same thing in a different perspective. Mm-hmm. It's like everybody, you got to know that everybody is their own person. Yeah. So even if you cross me, I can't get mad at you because I don't know what you got going on in your life. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? And that's strength at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You got to take it for what it is, because it's like, I used to be like, fuck every single coach.
That was a big learning lesson for me, bro.
Yeah, fuck every single coach that never, the fuck, like, you got this person, that person, this person. But even when it comes to respect on an individual level, it's just like, we should be able to respect each other off rip. You know what I'm saying? And then I used to think that, like, even like, you know what I'm saying, and not to even like, even to give you, I'll be like, when I used to see you at Cuyamaca, when you went to Cuyamaca, your first year, after Diego Hills? After Christian, I was like, that nigga Dion gonna go up. Like I used to, cause that's when, to me personally, that's when I was like, yeah, Dion's on another level. Like you on a tear at that time. And I was like, yeah, Dion finna go up. And then like, my point of saying that is like, the world don't owe you nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's like, damn, it's like you can't like, so I would just teach like everybody, like don't expect the world to give you anything. Like just do what you gotta do and do it to your whole, you gotta show up and just do whatever you get, you can't, don't expect nothing. Feel me? Cause that's how people fall off. And then they accept that they're a bum. They accept that they ain't shit. They start accepting those things. They start being drunk, not getting haircuts, wearing the same shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's how niggas literally become bums because they like, oh, well, this is who I am. And it's like, nah, like, I could have gave up a whole long time ago. Like, oh, I didn't pan out to anything in the world that I ever tried to do. Yeah. Basketball, rap, or whatever. It's like, but at the end, I was like, you know what? Nigga, whatever I do, as long as I know I did it doesn't matter what the world gives me, as long as I did it type shit. You feel what I'm saying? So.
Do you have a word for us, Dion? Do you want to wrap this up with a little segment?
Oh, a free game segment?
Yeah. Do you have one?
I got one, yeah.
Okay. So I know that this is your first time here, but we'd like to close it out with a little bit of Dion's mind.
Yeah. Like he followed me on the gram, so he seeing me. I be doing my free game little posts and shit. So this is more like deeper into this shit because I can't post too much on Instagram, so I gotta keep it short.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I can get my shit off. So I did my
yeah.
So I try to do my bad. We're gonna end it with that.
Yeah. Hold on, don't talk yet.
Can I use the bathroom first, bro?
Yeah, do your thing.
We're gonna process.
I gotta take a piss too. That Jack, what is it, Uncle Jerry? Uncle Mears.
Are you feeling it?
Yeah, what? I'm finna
You know
go
how
home.
I can tell when you guys are drunk when you guys are red? Everybody's like,
But like it brings alcohol brings a real nigga out of you, period. I'm always dead on that.
I agree.
I seen one nigga say like everybody perceives alcohol, like if you see somebody drunk, oh, he's alcoholic, fucking la da da. But alcohol is a social enhancer, like it makes you sociable. It elevates your vibe, so it's your perspective how you look at it.
It sounds like you're giving it a praise.
Yeah, for sure.
Being drunk is a good thing?
Yes. I think like as long as you know how to control it, like if you're not in here fucking being negative and beating people up and wanting to fight, trashing the place, that's different. But if it's making you sociable and making you connect with people, I think it's cool. And as long as you don't come down,
you know what? I agree.
Like you have a terrible.
I agree with that.
Like when you like the next day, you're just super out of it and oh fuck whatever I did yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
What did you say?
They left down your inhibitions. But I am a very antisocial person, believe it or not. Even though
believe it or not, people.
Yeah, I'm very antisocial. But when I drink and I get drunk, I'm a very sociable person. Like I'm super happy.
Yeah.
And I don't know. All the time I get that like I'm quiet or I'm intimidated or I'm like too put together. But when I'm drunk, I'm the complete opposite. I'm not buck wild, but like I'm super happy.
Yeah, you're just more, you know what I'm saying?
Do you have a buck wild personality? We talked about this last week. You weren't here. I want to know, do you have an alternate ego? Like, do you have a Sasha Pierce type of?
I wouldn't say I have a buck wild personality. I don't know. I'm who I am. Like, if I'm comfortable in a situation, then I'm going to show that I'm comfortable. But if I can be out in the club, and if I'm uncomfortable, I'm going to look 100% uncomfortable. So it just depends on who I'm around, where I'm at, what I'm doing. I don't think I have a buck wild personality.
I've been told I'm the same way.
I don't.
I've been told however I'm feeling, you can see it all over my face.
Yeah, I wear it all over my face.
Yeah, I've been told the same. Well, no,
Even if I'm drunk,
when I'm drunk,
you having a good time.
I can't
hide
home. 100% light versus emotions on the
when I'm faded, you can't see it. But
I got arrested.
When you're faded, Mike, when you're faded, you absolutely 100% can see it. It's all in your eyes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't deny it.
Even
I don't deny it.
Sober, his face just gives him away. Like,
I don't deny it.
If somebody that he doesn't like walks by, his face will immediately change. And I'm like, bro, you can't do that.
I don't deny it.
Yeah, everything I feel, everything I think is on my face.
I'm a dead giveaway. I don't deny it. You got your mic on? You good? We need that free game with Dion. We need that.
No, we need to switch. Can you give him your mic, please?
Yeah.
Wait, why?
It's the only one that's live. Hers is the only one that's
Mine's not live?
No.
That's crazy. Word.
You been solid. We can hear you though. You solid
Okay,
though.
I'm gonna zoom in
I know I
on
do
you.
this.
Are you ready to speak?
Yeah.
Make sure there's a little space above his head too.
Above his head.
We're gonna end it with this?
Yes.
We're gonna do your free game thing and then we're gonna close out the podcast.
It's gonna be good.
After
Did
he
you,
done.
Did you see the one from last week?
Give me a second to zoom out.
Yeah,
I didn't watch
yeah,
the whole
yeah.
That's crazy. She didn't see the one from last week.
I've started.
I ain't posted it yet.
No,
Oh,
but
she didn't finish the episode.
Yeah, she. Oh, you didn't finish the episode?
Last
Yeah.
week. Last week.
Yeah, I started watching it, but I ain't finished it.
You got to get to the end. The free game with Dion was fire.
I was talking about I don't think guys
Who do porn and shit?
No, I got.
She was on that.
That's why he was on me about it.
She was trying to be on that.
I didn't get
I
that.
wasn't trying. I am serious about it.
Before you zoom on him, zoom out wide, and I'm a. Okay, well you got to zoom out now. Yeah. Is it already red? We good?
Don't make me nervous, bro.
I bet.
That's what he said.
Just saying, y'all, bro.
That's what he said. You solid, bro? You ready to go?
Who?
You?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good whenever y'all.
I bet.
Hopefully. I told you, bro. I'm not good at reading out loud.
Are your notes ready? 'Cause he's about to.
Oh, my notes are ready. Yeah. I got it typed up already.
Go ahead, Mike.
Free game with Dion. Free game. What you got for us today, bro?
Nah, free game. All right. So today we're gonna talk about. Today the topic is gonna be authentically yourself.
Okay.
We're just gonna go into that. So
I like it.
we're gonna start with that. Authentically you. In a world full of noise and consistent distractions, it's easy to lose sight of your inner voice. But that quiet, steady whisper within yourself often knows the way forward, even when the path seems unclear. Your intuition is a powerful guide leading you towards choices that align with who you truly are. Life isn't about following a script. It's about trusting your instincts, making decisions that feel right for you, even when they don't make sense to anybody else. The answers you seek aren't always found in the opinions of others. They're within you and they're waiting to be heard. Trust yourself, trust the journey, and know that the best guidance often comes from within. Honor that guidance, even when it means taking a different path than the one you initially planned. After all, success comes from living a life that's authentically yours. Free game.
I like it. I like it. My God. I like it. I like it. I like it. Free game with Dion. I like it. I mess with it. I love that segment. I love this segment. You got. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm a little jealous. I need to figure out my segment. My nigga been bodying it 2 weeks in a row.
I got one too.
I need my own segment. I gotta figure out what my segment gonna be. I like that. You bodied that 2 weeks in a row. I fuck with it. I fuck with
It's
it.
gonna be Bible that applies to the world nowadays.
I like it. I like it.
Oh, you mean like Bible shit?
The real Bible, like the book from God.
What? I wasn't trying to laugh.
And on that moment of silence,
the book from God.
and on that moment of
The
silence,
truth. It's the truth.
The only truth.
what is that? But before we wrap up, what is that? What put that on your? What put that on your brain? What put that on your spirit? Where did that come from?
I don't know. I just feel like it's easy to get lost in like today's society and like other people's opinion, getting lost in like what you feel like you should be, being lost in like what you think other people perceive you to be, and you gotta like maintain that. So it was just more like being like who you are, like unapologetically, like, you know what I'm saying, like being yourself, like even if it means like you bump uglies with somebody else because they feel another way, like you just are who you are, like you don't really like, unapologetically, like you just being authentically yourself.
I rock
and
with
living
it.
in that.
I rock with it. I like it. I just want to know where it came from. That's all. I like it. I mess with it. That was fire.
Can you give us a few words when you step out on this guest spot?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, one more time. Tell them where they can find you. All your content. Tell them one more time.
You know what it is, man. It's your boy Southeast. Shout out the whole Southeast.
Yes, sir.
I mean,
Southeast all day. Southeast day go all day.
there you go. That is the hardest section in San Diego.
No question.
It's a PSA to everybody in Southeast. Let's come together.
Facts.
Stop all the weird ass shit. It's 2024. That shit is dead and over with, man. You know what I'm saying? No politics, no gang banging. Hey, if you want that lifestyle, Godspeed to you. But everybody else, we can come together and really boom this city just how every other inner city in America is. You know what I'm saying? And shout out Flicks for paving the way. I gotta get that to you. I see you everywhere. And I'm like, yo, at the end of the day, this is the new generation with the cameras and the media and everything. It's like, yo, Flicks media is everywhere. So, you know what I'm saying? So, shout out Flicks, shout out Southeast. You know what I'm saying? Love your life, do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Godspeed. You know what I'm saying? Southeast JMitch, be out there. Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Yeah. On that note, we out.
Southeast got some motion. We gotta put that shit on the flow.
Southeast for sure got the motion. For sure got the motion. My nigga Dago Fats is the flyest rapper, the best rapper out of San Diego, and he from the Southeast. Dago Fats, he got an album he working on right now with a five-time Grammy Award winner named Focus. So y'all look out for Dago Fats out of the Southeast. And on that note, what's up?
Jasmine, happy to be back.
Oh, absolutely. You know, anytime I'm here, I'm gonna step up, come to the show.
Anytime you're in the city, you're in that couch.
Yeah, that's
100%. You got an open seat whenever you want. You already know.
I appreciate it.
You already know. Absolutely. And on
Thank you guys for coming out tonight.
100%. And on that note, it's been another episode of the Ain't Got It Yet podcast.
Episode 64.
I appreciate my nigga Southeast JMitch pulling up. It's been a long time coming. We finally got you here. I appreciate you, fam. Been another episode of the Ain't Got It Yet podcast. We appreciate y'all tapping in. Till next time, take care.